do, comic book gurus? It's your boy Razor Comics, and we are live. It's Saturday night, and we are live late night after hours with your boy Razor Comics. And tonight, I brought some friends with me, some homies from the old school. My buddy, Rowdy Rudy C, and the place to be is hanging out with me. And Superman night to be times 3. That's it. I got more. I also got Angel Hunter 78, my boy from Whatnot. Amazing seller. $5 max shipping, $1 starts. He's here. We're hanging out. It's Superman night, y'all. I can't believe it. We're going to have a good time. I'm feeling good. I hope you're feeling good. Are you ready? It feels good. I definitely got the power. Tonight is the night is going down. It's Superman night. It's the night that we have been waiting for years. Superman just dropped, and it is amazing. We're having a great time, specifically us. And who do I mean by us? You know we're going to get into it. Razor Rants, truth, justice, and a better tomorrow. That's right. That is the slogan. That's the catchphrase. You better get used to it because it's no longer truth, justice, and American way, but it is truth, justice, and order the way. Superman is now all-inclusive. That means that it is for everyone. So don't get mad, America, because I really do love you. I am a true patriot. But we have to understand that this movie in Superman itself is bigger than just America. So the catchphrase is just that. It is truth, justice, and a better tomorrow. Now, I know that's a little bit woke for you. But you just take a moment to recognize and realize, especially a lot of you hypocrites out there who talk about not my Captain America and why is Little Mermaid brown? Who the hell is this black Captain America? And what's he doing fighting a Red Hulk? You hypocrites out there want to take things back to the original days. Well, guess what? Back in the original days, when Superman was just created, Superman had a different identity. The model behind Superman was not truth, justice, and the American way. No, my friends. Get it right. The phrase truth, justice, American way was indeed associated with Superman, but it was not originated in the comic book. It was originated in the radio series. While the earliest Superman comics featured truth, justice, and the iconic phrase, the American way, that was introduced in the 40s radio drama. An iconic 40s radio drama. According to the New York Times, the phrase became widely recognized as part of the Superman mythos throughout the radio show and later appearances in television and other media. However, in recent years, DC updated the phrase to truth, justice, and a better tomorrow. Now, why has this changed? It hasn't. This has been Superman since the beginning. This truth, justice, American motto was just interjected as some wartime drama, basically to get everybody stirred up behind the war movement. And then back in 1978, we had the actual movie that dropped. And during that movie, that's when the phrase was uttered by Christopher Reeve, truth, justice, and American way. Later on in the 90s, that phrase was used in the comic books. But taking it back to the old school, baby, Superman is for everyone. It's not just for the Americans. And I think that's where it's getting a little twisted because people are very upset that we as immigrants have adopted Superman. We have taken Superman in, and this is a win for everybody who is an immigrant, everybody who believes in equality, diversity. This is a win for us. And what's happening is you're seeing people on social media, on Instagram, and a lot of these content creators that are putting these posts up there about American way, truth, justice, and the American way, because they're pissed that Superman is our American way. And they want to try to take it to back to that right-wing Republican phrase of it's the truth, justice, and American way. And that's just not correct. Unfortunately, that was never the original model. And I'm sorry to piss you off, but that's what we do. So just remember that when you're up there with your red, white, and blue American flag all over you because we don't remember which country we're in. I get it. You want to make Superman all-American, and trust me, his values are R. But it's not just about America. It's about the world. We're including everyone. And that's what DC, that's what James Gunn is trying to do. There's a moment in the movie where Sean Gunn, James Gunn brother, takes a moment where we all can all agree. And he says something like this, whether you're Republican, whether you're Democrat, we can all agree on one thing. We all hate Lex Luthor. And tonight, I got a couple friends with me who do exactly the same. Hate Lex Luthor and love Superman. We are going to nerd out tonight, guys. So stick around, hang out, smash the like button, drop comments, subscribe to the channel. Let's get this party started. You ready? Because I'm ready.
Talk Skoden.
Skoden! Thank you for stopping by. Let's get this party started. Join me from left to right, my buddy, Angel Hunter 78. We got Rowdy Rudy in the place to be. Gentlemen, thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate you guys hanging out. How's your night going?
No problem. When you told me it was the Superman night, I was all in.
Hey, man, thanks for having me. Thank you.
Yeah, bro, thanks for stopping by, Rudy. We haven't talked in years. And tonight's Superman night, so I thought about the two people who I knew most about Superman. So George is not here tonight. Thanks, George. We appreciate you, but I needed somebody who actually knew something about Superman. So I got the experts tonight. So thanks, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Angel, this is Angel Hunter 78. You guys might know him from the last couple of shows. We've had him on. He's been stepping in for George, doing an amazing job. Down below is a friend of mine, Rudy C, Rowdy Rudy, in the place to be. He's here for a limited time, hanging out. We're just nerding out tonight over Superman. Fellas, first off, have you seen the Superman movie?
Twice.
Okay, so we're all good then. Okay.
Yep.
Only once, Rudy? Come on, bro. Those are rookie numbers, man. You gotta get
I have too many kids. Economy's expensive, man. Too many kids.
I went twice to my kid, and I gotta go with the missus. So I'm going 3 times to see the movie.
Oh man.
Bro, I seen it once and out here in Phoenix. Are you still in Phoenix, Rudy, or are you in Oklahoma now?
I'm still in Phoenix, yeah. Okay. I live in Surprise now though.
Yeah, you're in the west side. Ooh, whoa, rough. Bro, I went to go see it down in Mill on Tempe.
Yeah.
And it was on Thursday, and it was a nighttime, 9 o'clock, but it was like me and like 6 other people. It was dead. There was nobody in the movie theater, bro. Completely dead. It was kind of embarrassing. I was like, what the?
Mine was pretty packed, and I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty proud of everybody dressed up as Superman, or at least had some kind of Superman gear on at the theater. Oh yeah, I love it. Alex Ross, baby.
Yeah, same thing.
I've been wearing this shirt for the last 2 days. What's that?
Bro, I've been wearing this shirt, and it was still packed.
Dude, I've been wearing this shirt for 2 days, guys. I haven't washed it. I've slept in it. I've eaten it, and hopefully, with a little luck later on, I'll make love in it. I've had it on for.
Put it on the WhatsApp later on. See what you get for it.
See what you get for it.
Used, never been washed.
150. 150.
Exactly. Let's start off at 150. I watched it. First off, let me ask Angel, what were your thoughts on this? Because we've seen a lot of Superman movies, but on this movie, what was your thoughts compared to all the other Superman movies? Where do you rank this one?
You know what's funny? When this movie came out, everybody, I got phone calls, texts, all this stuff. They're like, Angel, what do you think? Angel, did you find any Easter eggs? Angel. So this is what I told everybody. I said, this movie made me feel like it was 1978 again. This movie made me believe a man can fly. This movie gave me that nostalgia, Silver Age, Adventure of Superman cartoon vibe. It went back to its roots, where Superman was compassion, kind, like put others first before himself. And I think this was, like I said, I have not, like, no disrespect to Smallville. I love Smallville, but this is where you were becoming Superman. You were becoming Superman. Lex, you were becoming that corporate guy like your dad. If they were alive today, if Christopher Reeve and G. Hackman was alive today, they would look at them and say, we pass the torch to you.
Wow, that's high praise right there, bro.
Well done. Well
That's high
done.
praise.
Well done.
Okay, so are you saying that it's better than the original movie?
It came second now. Second. I'm sorry. It's true. People, you want my honest, it's the truth. It
Rudy,
gave you, it finally gave me the movie that I always wanted. I wanted the crypto. I wanted, when Supergirl got her own movie, I wanted to see that collaboration. And we got it. And crypto was connected. And it introduced a Supergirl. Like when he said, I'm fostering, in my mind, I'm like, oh shit, that's Supergirl's dog. And at the end, who did we see celebrating her 21st birthday drunk as shit?
Yeah.
Supergirl. She's like, where's my dog?
Khaleesi's fucking hot.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Bro, fine, right? Khaleesi's was fine as Supergirl. When she came in as Supergirl,
oh, I am fine.
I was jealous. I wanted to be crypto.
Rudy, where do you rank this one at, bro? What are your thoughts?
Before you guys get mad, let me put on my hypno glasses real quick, okay? So just to let you guys know, my daughter's actual real name is Kara, obviously after Supergirl. I was gonna name my son Kal-El, but the R's in our family is family tradition, so I didn't get that name. I loved it. Man, Superman means a lot to me, a lot to me, and honestly, because of my dad. He's a Marine. He fought in the Vietnam War, and I was always sick growing up in high school. So obviously, we always read comics. Remember when I got really sick? I have 3 autoimmune disease, so I read a lot of comics. I love Kingdom Come, from the death of Superman to you name it, man. Again, don't get mad. I give it 7 out of 10, only because I've seen it once. That's it. I love it. I think it's good. I'm a
7. All right, Rudy, we had you. You're a great guest. Thank you for stopping by tonight.
Oh, the hypno glasses didn't work. Oh, I guess I better take these off then. They sold me fake hypno glasses, you guys. I don't know.
But you know what? But the thing is, that's what I like about this. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, and I like that. I like to hear people. Why do you like the movie? What do you think? Like for me, it's good. You 7 out of 10. I give it to me because the way it introduced the other characters instead of the way Marvel does it, which is cheesy. We get 5 minutes or we get this minute. They actually had these characters in the entire movie. Yeah. So at the end, you guys see what the big reveal is going to happen. Yeah. And to me, I gave it a 10 out of 10 because it gave me everything that I wanted since I was a kid.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I love it. You know, Christopher Reeves I was born into it, you know, ironically molded by it. Get it? DC reference?
Molded by it.
There you go. Oh, Bruce Wayne. Yeah, so I've always been a huge Superman fan. I was telling Ray the other day, I was like, dude, I got the douchey tribal armband tattoo from 19.
You ruined my joke. I was just
that's that 90s. I remember that.
Yeah, right. Here it is.
Got Henry Cavill right here, just laser rays.
Show it, bro. One more time. Let me see it. You're sexy.
One more time. Hold on. I better get paid for this, man.
Yeah, let me see your sexy ass. Let's show it. Look at
nice
that,
work.
Bro. That's fucking
nice
sick,
ink.
Bro.
So I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, you're a Snyder fan." I'm like, no, man, I'm a Superman fan. I thought a lot of Smallville when I watched the latest Superman movie. I thought it was good. One thing that made me really happy is you're right. Like all the kids in the movie theaters, like they were focused. Like now we have a brand new generation. Even my son, who's 18, that he took his girlfriend and she's never seen Superman anything, is a fan now. So like that makes me really, really happy. Like no matter what.
That's the most important part right there. You nailed it, bro. I think you nailed. That's what the most important. Is that what there's DC's trying to do? That's what James Gunn was trying to do because he knows that we're fucking nerds are gonna go see that shit. We're gonna go no matter what, right?
Yeah.
But the main idea was to get like your kids in the movie theater and love it, so that way they can be Superman fans and want to pick up comic books and buy all the merch.
What I like what James Gunn did, he did one thing that every Superman I remember from Superboy, that TV show, to Smallville to James Gunn gave respect because he gave these homages. Because if you look very carefully, there is a tribute to the 1978 when Superman went to handle business because something was missing. And when he barged into that office, if you look at the 1978 Christopher Reeve in the subway, Rod, you know what I'm talking about, right? How he came through that door? Look at the 1978 Gene Hackman one. That was the tribute.
Was that
That was the love
clip?
scene.
Extended clip one? When
Is
there's
that-
extended clip one, right? When he
Yes.
goes down. Yes.
When he
Yeah.
went into that office, just
Yeah.
like Gene Hackman, when he went in there, I was like, oh my God, this was such a tribute.
Yeah,
He
goosebumps,
was,
man. When I
oh
think
my
of-
God.
Yeah. I mean, he did really good. I mean, he reminded me, and I know a lot of people hate that I say this, of Henry mixed with Christopher Reeves, like the mold of both those dudes.
That's what I said about the Lex. This Lex took Gene Hackman and he took the Lex from Smallville and he put it in a blender and he cooked it his way. And he's like, I'm gonna take those two, my style, and put it out in this millennium. And let me tell you something. As I was watching that movie, I was like, I fucking hate Lex Luthor. And damn it, that was acting. That is acting. When you're in the movie, you know he's acting, and you're like, you motherfucker. I can't wait for you to get yours.
Yeah.
That is acting.
Any
and I was
bald
like,
dude is
damn,
on my
bravo.
Any bald guy, I'm like, oh, what's up, man? You got a problem? Oh, sorry, man. I just got done watching Superman. Want to hit bald dudes everywhere I go now because of Lex.
Yeah,
right?
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's how good he is. Like he took that collaboration. It's like I'm gonna do it my way, but I'm gonna pay respect to these two guys.
Rudy's walking up to an anonymous white bald man in the middle of the street, just picking fights.
We grew up in Oklahoma. Hey, I grew up in Oklahoma, so I already had a problem with bald white dudes anyway. So I'm taking a whole nother level.
Yeah, I lived out there in Rudy for a year, man, and yeah, we've had our share of running into white
Ray was my breakdancing partner, man.
Good times, man. My turn now. This Superman for me gave me the goosebumps, and that's what I wanted to feel. Right, I have not felt those goosebumps. Right, when you sat down. And here's what I did in preparation for the show, because I'm the hashtag clueless reporter. I rewatched Superman 78, the Superman movie. And I forgot just how amazing it was for a little while there. I was like, holy shit, this fucking thing's pretty good. But what I did forget about was the beginning. The first 25 minutes is a little slow because it's them telling the story. You know, you got Marlon Brando, they're leaving the planet. And they're telling the story. Superman's growing up in the rocket, and they're feeding him information, and then he lands. So it takes a little while to get going. And that is a little bit than what we have here. Superman's already been developed. We know about Superman. He's been fighting crime, for 3 years now. It's been with Lois Lane for 3 months. So he's already developed. We don't need to see him being shipped off to planet Earth. So the way they did this movie was perfect. We didn't have that roots, the origin story. We didn't need it. So James Gunn diving right into Superman already as a superhero, amazing. I didn't need the first 25 minutes like I did in the Superman movie. However, in the Superman movie, the one part that we do forget about and we kind of overlook, it's the first time that we've ever seen Superman fly. And that still gives me the goosebumps when Christopher Reeve is in the Solitude of Fortress and he's getting ready to go in action. And then he takes off and he does a swooping at the end. And oh my God, it's so smooth, man. It's slow, it's smooth, it's perfect.
Yeah.
And that, goosebumps, bro. Instant goosebumps. Yep. And that is it's still iconic. When he drops off Lois Lane and then he takes off and he kind of waves. He does that. It's like, God damn it, man. He's so good. But then I compare it to this movie, and this movie was so exciting. It was funny. It was relatable. It had moments of humor that James Gunn needed to interject into Superman because the DC Snyderverse was dark, bro. I'm sorry, but it was just kind of dark. The black and white uncut 5.5 hour fucking version.
I agree with you.
It was uncut. It was just a little long. It was kind of dark. This is what we needed for Superman. And then not only did he get his ass kicked, but it showed you a side of Superman that we should see, that we can relate to, not just this Man of Steel, but there is vulnerabilities, and that's why he has Lex Luthor. It was a great movie, guys. I give it a 10 out of 10, and I compare it to the first one. I think it's better than the first one. I put it as number 1, and the original is number 2.
I did the same thing. I did the same thing. The one thing I wish that James Gunn would have did that made me love Christopher Reeves as Superman is at the very end when he's flying off in outer space and he looks at everybody like he's looking at you in the movie theater. He gives you kind of like good night, and then he flies off. I wish I would have gotten that.
That little iconic moment.
But I did like the fact that at the very end, how it was him and Lois had that moment. Yeah. And I thought that was great because that shows that, you know, that human side of it. You know what I mean? Like, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to spoil it for anybody.
We got a super chat.
Showed his parents from Smallville, man. That was beautiful, dude. That was
absolutely. Oh my God. Because it makes you think, like, now I'm a stepdad. And I raised, like, she doesn't even call me stepdad. She calls me dad because when she was 12, I raised her. And it's like, I get it, because the thing is, he didn't really know his parents. And the parents who were there with you are the one that raised you. And it's true. The way Pa Kent was talking to him, it actually clicked to me in my head. And I'm 47. I'm like, I get it. That's me with my oldest. You know what I mean? And it's like,
mushy. You know, I know that's Rudy too. You know, emotional and all choking up, like, I'm proud of you, boy.
My black,
you cried over Rudy.
My black eyeliner came down after that scene. I'm like, who's put on my eyeliner?
Well, I looked at my son and I said, I want you to pay attention. He's gonna say something very important. And when he said the line is, the things you do and the things you say defines and makes who you are. And I looked at him and said, did you get it? And he looked at me for a second and he goes, the things that, and he got it, goes, that's what you always try to tell me over the years. You always tell me to do the right thing. I'm like, do you get what I'm trying to say? See? And he got it. Like, he had a moment with me. He's like, yeah, Dad, this is exactly what you were telling me all these years.
Yeah, no, I cried.
Yeah. That's what being a dad is all about, and being Superman, right? That's it. There. That moment, full circle right there. And full circle, I love you. I love you guys. Speaking of being a dad, the world is calling me right now.
Gotta be a Superman? All right, brother.
Appreciate you. Up and away. See you guys later.
Thanks, Rudy.
All right, thanks. Nice meeting you.
You too.
Appreciate you, brother. I'll talk to
you. Later, Razor.
Love you, brother. Laters.
Oh, we got a $10.
Bro, speaking of fucking up and away, I was crying at that moment. And luckily, the gay couple sitting next to me were very nice people and very, because they looked at me, they're like, oh. We got a super chat for my guy, Pentaxstein. I'll get it. Here it is. I appreciate you, brother. My tithing for this evening, $10 super chat for my guy, Pentaxstein. You see how I try to fit it in there? Appreciate you, brother. Let's hit it.
I'm rich, bitch.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Oh, yeah, we are.
You're gonna like this guy. He's all right. He's a good fella. He's one of us.
All right. Well, that was my guy, Rudy C. He had a dip out. I wanted to get to him right away because I know we only had limited time for him. He's a busy dad. So thanks, Rudy. Appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you, Rudy. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, he's a good guy, man. I love that guy. He's a fucking he's just like me, bro. We're two of the same. Me and that fucking guy. So let's get it started, brother. Do a little housekeeping.
Let's do it.
And get the show going, bro. So let's do it, man.
Housekeeping?
No, thank you. Sleeping.
Housekeeping? You want me to jerk you off?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's late night after hours. What's your boy, Razor Comics? I am here with Angel Hunter 78. No George tonight. We needed an actual expert on Superman, so we brought in the expert. George is out having fun at some type of con. I'm not sure what con he's at, but he's at some con. It's the summer, so George is usually busy. This is con season, man. He's in the middle of it every week. He's going to different cons. So we love you, brothers. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. And we'll see you next weekend, man. But we want to shout out the channel members, the gurus. $2.99 is the membership monthly fee, and that gives you access to the live streams, to the giveaway that we're going to do tonight. And this is for the gurus members giveaway. So if you're here tonight, we're going to drop this, and we're going to do it soon, like within the next couple of minutes. So if you are a member, we're going to drop the giveaway. And this is for you who are here tonight. So I'm going to give it to somebody who's a guru. If you're here, if you're a member, you have an excellent chance of winning this giveaway. I'm gonna make myself big for a minute here, Angel, while I show these off.
You got it.
So this is what we have tonight. We have 2 giveaways, and this is for the members, and then we have a subscriber giveaway that we're doing later on. So for the members, here's what I have tonight, and we're gonna do this here in a couple minutes. Or a couple moments. We got Spider-Man versus Predator versus Spider-Man number 3. Sick cover, man, variant edition. Little Godzilla versus Avengers number 1.
Ooh.
Another sick variant cover. I think it's like the G cover, H cover.
Godzilla.
And then the winner chicken dinner is the C2E2 EOM OM exclusive. Is it EOM? Is it how do you say the name? Do you know, Angel?
C2E2.
No, but the name of the artist is EOM. So I think it's OM.
Oh,
or EOM.
I call him D. I know you're talking about. I just call him by his nickname on his art, DNA.
No, it's not David Nakayama. It's EOM. So it's an EOM exclusive. And this is the cover, man. Sick cover, guys. So let me show you what we're working with. Sick cover, bro. It's a nice foily issue number 32. Exclusive Kin Young EOM. That's what we're working with. And that's for the members. That's the exclusive. It's about $30 retail. Got it from PCB Hobby. That's what I got for the gurus. So that's going to one of you tonight. While I'm running the housekeeping, here's what you're going to want to do. You are going to want to drop this in the chat. If you are here, this is for the chat, for the gurus. Let's see. It's one of these giveaway tools. Is it this one? Hashtag members for the gurus. So somebody here, there's 6 people. So one of you have an excellent chance. If you happen to be a member, I would join now. Drop that in the chat. While we're doing housekeeping, I'll go ahead and get that out to you. If you win, here's what you need to do, guys. Hit me up on Instagram, RazorComics602. Or if you like, you can email me, RazorComics602@gmail. Speaking of which, we did have a little bit of a scare the last couple of weeks that we're going to touch on really briefly, and then we're going to keep the show moving. Part of housekeeping, we had a troll, somebody who was creating burner accounts underneath my name, using my name, first and last name, creating a Google burner account to troll me, using my face and other likeliness, like my Facebook picture, basically, to troll me and others. And we found it out. It was put on my Instagram. I had a video about it. Not going to show it, not going to get into it. But basically what I did is I went and just to be safe, I updated everything, guys. I updated my passwords. I changed everything. Dual layer security. So if something tries to change a password or anything like that, it's got to send me a text. And I have to do that whole 2-layer authenticating my security. So we're good there. I did look at my history. You can pull up your Instagram history on your logins, logouts. And I didn't see anybody signing in my Instagram account from a device that I didn't recognize. So it looks like that the troll was just using a burner account to troll me and following me heavily on Instagram. But nobody breached the Instagram account. So you can feel safe sending me your information to RazorComics602 on Instagram or RazorComics602 on Gmail. Hashtag members for the giveaway. And we're going to run that here in a moment. Housekeeping is what we're doing for now, for the moment. And tonight, I have a gentleman here with me. This is my guy, Angel Hunter, 78. Angel, we can follow you on Whatnot, right?
Yep, Whatnot. I keep my shipping $5 max. There are times I did bid for $1, and there's some like tonight I did $2, and there was some great books. I had some Scotty Young starting at $2. I had some great variants starting at $2. I had some big keys going up for $2. I even sold a platinum limited 2,000 starting at $2. So, like I said, shipping never goes up. I always try to keep the cost down for you guys to come back, and that way you guys will have to break the bank.
There you go. There he is. Angel Hunter, $5 max shipping. Make sure you guys, just like me, hit the alert button so that way you know when his show pops up. And speaking of shows, tomorrow, for the comic book people, sick covers, bro. Guys, hang out with me at 6 p.m. my time. It's going to be 9 p.m. Eastern. So 6 p.m. my time, 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a live haul video. What? I haven't done one of these in a while. This is going to be a live haul video. We did a test one the other day for the members only show, and we're going to do the live haul video. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I have over $400 in new comic book day books, all that I purchased for $1 each, bro, on new comic book day on July 4th of July sale. The 6-month wall was $1. I went crazy. I bought over $400 in comic books. Came out, if you do the math, I bought 84 comic books, right? And then we went to the cash register, and the cash register, he broke it down for me. So it was 84 comic books, right? $4.99 a comic book. So if you do $4.99 times 84, it's like $419 and some change. I got them for $1 a piece. Came out to $91.32 with taxes, bro. Killed it, bro. Killed it. I'm going to go over those covers tomorrow. We're going to flip through them. 6 p.m. my time, 9 p.m. Eastern, a live haul video. We're going to be doing that. We're going to be hanging out. It's going to be fun. The gurus, I need you because this guy doesn't know shit about comic books. So I'm calling you to help me out. I'm going to be flipping through a stack of books. They're down here. You probably can't see them. Let me see if I can make myself big. Okay. See where my my Love and Rockets is at right here, Angel?
Yeah.
Okay. So there is a short box that's holding it up. And in that short box, that's what I have on the thumbnail. Half of that is filled of new comic book day books for the last 6 months. Amazing.
I absolutely love when there's dollar sales, because so for everybody who don't know, on Whatnot, the proceeds that I make actually goes back into the hobby, where I don't have to touch the family bank account, and that goes back to you guys. So I will go dollar diving, find the best of the best that I can for you guys, and it'll be on the show.
Best of the best of the best, sir. Yeah, exactly.
And there's times that I find stuff for me. I found the New Adventures Superboy. You know, I'm 10 issues away from doing 100 all the way to the final issue.
Damn, no shit.
Yeah.
That's just by picking up for like $1 here and there,
it's right? Like, yeah, it's just, I love. Like tomorrow, I will be doing a comic book show, and this sale's called the Chum Show. It's called Comics Under $1, and it's a place where we sell all comic books for $1. And usually I get there early, and I know a couple of dealers, and they're like, "Angel, you gotta hit my booth." Okay. And I'm flicking, I'm pulling, and I'll give them a stack. Like, I'll pick it up after the show. I go to the next guy. I'll pick it up after the show. And what I do is I bring it there. So I'll be at the selling at the show tomorrow. If you guys are in Maryland, it's called the Chum Show. And then Sunday, I got to look at another collection. This guy has like 90s collection that he wants me to take a look at. So it's going to be fun.
Let's run this giveaway. Now, this is going to be for the members only, guys. If you're a member, you're going to want to enter this giveaway. It looks like we have 3, and then we're going to run the subscriber giveaway a little bit later. Let me show you what the subscriber giveaway looks like. So this is going to be for the subscribers a little bit later on. We got the Supergirl. This is the second printing. This is one of the hot covers everybody's looking for, the Lozano cover.
Yes, I have one.
Second printing.
Yes, it is absolutely gorgeous.
This is for the subscribers. We're giving it a later. It's a sick cover, bro. And then we have the Supergirl Art Germ variant, bro. This is one of my favorite.
I have that one too. Oh, God.
Supergirl #2 Art Germ. This is the Summer of Superman special #1. And then the Geiger homage. What did I do with that? A Geiger #10 homage cover. Sick covers, bro. So we're giving that away to the subscribers a little bit later on. But right now, if you're a member, this is for the members only. And I got the list. So you better be a member. Right now, it's going to be the C2E2 exclusive, EOM, the Godzilla versus Avenger #1, and the Predator versus Spider-Man. We're running that. This is for the members only, and I got the list. I know who they are. So we're going to run that right now. What you want to do is you want to hashtag it up, man. Hashtag it up, bro. Hashtag members. So let's do hashtag members, and we're going to run this bad boy. You guys ready? I'm ready.
Oh, man. Good luck to get that Poison Ivy. That's gorgeous.
Right? Let's run it. Good luck, guys. Let's do a little drum roll, please.
Lisa.
Booyah! Lisa Noble, guys, do me a huge favor. I don't ask for much other than smash the like button and comment, subscribe. The Comic Book Community Awards are coming out, and God forbid me that I even speak them out of my mouth, but do me a huge favor. Vote for Lisa Noble as moderator. Do me a huge favor, guys. If you vote, if you haven't voted yet, I know there's a couple weeks left before it's all closed. So vote for. Do me a favor, man. I don't ask that you guys vote for me. I don't care. Trust me. I'm not gonna win. I know that. The way I know what happens in the comic community, the way I kind of know, the way I feel, my suspicion, I'm not winning. But I would like you to vote for Lisa Noble. Please support her. If you support me, support Lisa Noble. Thank you, Lisa. I think I have your address information. If not, send that to me and we'll get it out to you. I am glad that you won, buddy. You are the winner, chicken dinner of the night. And we have another subscriber. We have a subscriber giveaway that we'll be doing later for everyone. But thank you, Lisa. I really appreciate you. And
Congrats, Lisa.
Let's thank people for stopping by. We're running a little bit behind, a little bit differently because I had my friend here earlier and I wanted to get to him, and he's he's taking care of family duties. So let's welcome everybody to the show. Lisa, the winner, chicken dinner of the night for the members giveaway, not the subscriber. Welcome. We appreciate you. Love you, buddy. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the fucking show.
Who else do we have here? We got Tat dropping by tonight. We appreciate you, Tat. Thank you for stopping by, my bad.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah, baby. Superman night, guys. Strange Comic and Wrestling. I love you, brother. Thank you for stopping by, my guy. We really appreciate you.
Welcome to the fucking show.
See what other lovely people that we have here hanging out with us on a Saturday night. Of course, we have Niobe. What's the word? The word is Thunderbird. Hello there, Niobe.
Niobe.
Hello there.
Cheap Comic Collector, my guy Rob. What's up, brother? My brother from another mother. Man, me and this guy, I don't want to say we started together because he's definitely started before me. But he was one of my first subscribers, man. I always tell the story. He was one of my first subscribers before my mom. I'm not sure if I told you this story, Angel. Do you know who my first subscriber was ever?
No.
Brian LCS.
Shut up. Holy crap.
My first subscriber ever was Brian LCS. My second was this man right here, Rob, Cheap Comic Collector. And then my third was my mom. my mom waited, bro. She didn't subscribe right away. She waited to others subscribe. And then she said, all right, I'll be the third. But yeah, Brian LCS, then Cheap Comic Collector. And I appreciate you, Rob. You're my brother, man. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Let's see. Who else do we have here tonight? Some beautiful people stopping by. Let's roll through it. We got my guy dropping the $10 chat. Here we go. Pentex Einstein. Oh, close enough. Close enough. We got Tat stopping by. AI Synthetic Panels. What it do, my guy? Appreciate you. The man who drops all the intros for me, who makes most of the intro videos. I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the fucking show.
See who else we got in here tonight. Lisa one. Nerdy Geek. Nerdy Geek just dropped his YouTube channel, and I didn't know about this. Nerdy Geek, when did you drop your YouTube channel? I think it was like a couple months ago, Angel. This guy is doing pretty good, brother. He's one of us, man.
So I gotta check him out.
Nerdy Geek, check him out on YouTube. He's doing haul videos. I saw him hanging out with the community with Lady Fantastic and others the other night. Look at this guy, Nerdy Geek, man. One of us, bro. Let me drop the one of us here. Google gobble, one of us. Google gobble, one of us. Nerdy Geek, you're doing great with your YouTube channel. I see you, man. Keep working at it. The videos are coming out great. Yeah, he has a cool setup too. He got statues and shit in the back, bro. You're gonna like his channel. This guy's, and I think he's a Chicano too, bro. He does a great job with his reviews. So, yeah,
I'm going to do some rearranging here soon because I'm adding another statue to the collection.
Yeah, we're gonna show that, man. We got a lot to cover tonight. I have that on the Instagram. Is that the one that you sent me?
Yes.
Okay.
I already got the green light. I already pressed the button. I already committed.
Okay.
I already committed.
We're gonna show it off. That statue is dope, bro. We're gonna show it. We got a statue to show that Angel's gonna be picking up that he shared with me on Instagram. I'm gonna show that to you guys here tonight. We got a lot to cover. We got Jeffrey Darcy in the building. He's stopping by, hanging out with us tonight. Jeffrey Darcy, I appreciate you, my guy. Thank you for stopping by, brother. Welcome to the show. And we're here for the party. For the party. Let's see. Did I miss everybody? Did I get everybody? No, I got everybody. Okay. Yeah, he started about a month ago. Yeah, and you're doing great, man. I just watched one of your first haul videos, sick covers, and I saw you doing a community hangout. You had like 9 people on there. I was like, look at this guy making friends and dropping videos. Good for you, bro. Right on. You know, Órale, Simón. He is Chicano. Lisa, dropping the links. I appreciate you. The #1 moderator in the game. You got my vote. I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by tonight. All right, guys. We got a busy show. Packed, jam-packed. Let's get to it. Couple things to cover. Let's go through the tabs here. All right. Let's go back to having fun, showing off our stuff, having a good time. We talked best. Oh, no, we're going to hang that here for a minute. Okay. So let me show you guys a couple things. First off, here is what my guy, Angel, is thinking about. Or no, you actually purchased.
I got it. It's done. It's done.
So the wife gave the okay?
I got it. The okay. Bing, bing.
All right, bro. Let's share it then. This is a dope statue. And Angel, why don't you tell us a little bit about the statue here?
Yeah.
And bring it up.
So it's a beautiful sideshow piece. It is one that so there was 2 sideshows that came out. It was this one is kind of like I call it the up and away, and there's another one where it's Lois and Superman kissing. So, but this right here, it is a beautiful piece. The artwork down there is up and away. It's very secure. It's Superman blasting off out of the sky, through the clouds. You got 2 different headpieces. It is fantastic. The cape that's on there, it looks like he's actually flying. The details in the white clouds, it's not like just a plain old white painting. There's details in it. You can see the hints of little light blues in there. You can see slowly in the eyes details. Those are the 2 different head portraits that are there. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm excited for it. I cannot wait. Sideshow, send me my item so I can add it to my Justice League statue collection that I want to finish. And it is fantastic. The sculpture, the painting, the details. I could go on for days and hours and weeks talking about this piece alone by itself.
That thing is fucking huge, bro.
And it's going to be limited. It's not many pieces that are going to be made, so they're going to be very, very limited. I missed out on the Superman and Lois Lane one, which is a beautiful piece. I wanted to get it to complement my Batman and Catwoman statue. Fortunately, I couldn't get my hands on it. So this is the next one that I want. I am working on a Justice League statue. I got, like I said, Aquaman, Green Lantern. I have the Batman and Catwoman with the whip around the neck, and I'm adding this one.
Damn, that's fucking. What, have you had one of these delivered to you before?
No, all the statues are picked up from a local comic book store. So this is the first one that I'm ordering direct from Sideshow.
Fuck, man. So I mean, and that's got to come through like UPS or FedEx or some shit, right? The
yes,
post office guys.
Those boxes are huge. The one that I pick up at a local comic book store, I actually had to go and switch cars and pick up and use the SUV.
That thing's fucking
because the box is huge. I mean, like I have 3 statues alone, and the boxes for Aquaman, Batman, and Aquaman, it's ridiculous. It's huge. And then for the Tila, it's even for the Tila, it's huge. Like it's like take 3 PlayStation boxes and combine them, and it's still not big enough Sideshow boxes.
Oh, bro. And what's the price point on this thing? Like 300?
This
400?
one is about let's say with tax and shipping, I'm about like 8 something.
Holy shit, bro.
Yeah, I won't be getting a PlayStation 5. I'm definitely not getting a PlayStation 5.
They'll Switch 2 this year.
So Sony PlayStation, can you not discontinue the 4 just yet and let me enjoy the PlayStation 4 a little bit longer before you get disconnected before I have to switch?
Exactly.
I appreciate that. Thanks, Sony.
Oh man, that's fucking sick, bro.
But like I tell people, this is some of these sideshows are when they're limited, they're limited.
Yeah,
And
talking about
once
limited.
they're gone, they're gone. And when you go onto eBay in the aftermarket, forget it.
Where did you? No, you're showing me backstage, so we're running a little bit behind. The popcorn bucket. Can you share that? Can you show that with the? Let's see this, bro. Did you? I didn't get this. Was this at a? This is sick. Is this at AMC or what theater was
Yes,
this?
AMC. This is the one at my theater at Westview. So it's Crypto looking into the bucket where the popcorn is, and it's like a Funko Pop. It's flocked and everything.
God, I want that so bad, bro.
So it feels like when you buy those Funko Pops, that's what it feels like, the flock ones.
Yeah. God damn it. And you know what? I didn't. You know it's my fault. I didn't even ask when I was up there for the popcorn buckets, man. I didn't even ask.
As soon as I saw the original one that I wanted was there was one that. Do you remember back in the heyday when you buy newspaper at the thing, you put it in 50 cents and you pull it out and you grab your newspaper, you close the door? Well, they have those, but they didn't have it at that movie theater.
Oh,
So I was like,
so
oh man.
dope.
But then because when I tell you I'm a huge crypto fan, I mean, I got a box here that are my favorite crypto covers.
Yeah, let's see it, bro. Let's share. Let's hang out. What do you got? Nerd out.
I even subscribe to my local comic book store. The new crypto series that came out. By the way, pick it up. It is interesting. It is
Really?
Lex Luthor is raising this dog.
Really?
Yes. This is
good.
mind-boggling. It is, but this is an innocent Lex Luthor before everything happened. It is great.
Hey, that's cool.
Yes. So I call this my stash of Superman.
Look at the stash, son. Here we go. This is what I
The
was
Jim
waiting
Lee
for.
artwork. You have the 80th anniversary.
Take it away.
And this is where people ask me, how do you process your books?
Uh-huh.
I put them in here by the boxes. So for me, here's a prime example. This is a key issue of Black Adam.
Okay.
So as you
Why
can
is
see,
that a key?
this is his 4th appearance in this modern age.
Okay, 4th appearance in the modern age. That's a
Yes.
pretty reach, though, bro. That's a pretty stretch right there.
And this year, I finally, because I have all the printings of number 75, so I found the perfect condition, number 75. So I have the first printing in a decent shape that I want.
Nice.
No breaks. So I have the first printing, second printing, third printing, and the 4th printings. So I want to get it signed by Dan. Of course, the infamous 75.
Right. Gotta have.
And of course, some Silver Age goodness. This is Action Comics, and this is where John F. Kennedy was in. A month later, Kennedy was assassinated. So this was the final comic that John F. Kennedy was in.
Yeah. Okay, I remember that one. Yeah, it's like
Yes.
a brief.
And
they weren't even
then
going to run that one, right? I think there was like a controversy, like if they even were going to run it or shit.
I'm still trying to find a good shape. I got it at a decent price, but of course, it's a classic Neil Adams.
Nice.
Of course, I found another one that's in decent shape. I'm trying to find a 9.8, and I think I got a candidate.
Sick, bro.
Let's see. Of course, I have the famous Last Race.
Oh, nice.
Not Barry Allen. This is Wally West.
Right.
And Wally West beat Superman. And again, here's a crypto cover.
Okay. Oh, there you go. The blackouts for Superboy. That's sick, bro. That's a nice condition in the Mylar.
I have the infamous Bat Slap.
Oh,
Remember the meme where Batman slapping Robin?
Robin, yeah. I've been looking at what number is that World's Finest?
This one is number 153.
Okay, I got to remember that 153, the Bat Slap.
Here's some Golden Age goodness. This is Golden Age, 1950s. I'm gonna
Nice.
get this one. I'm gonna get this one cleaned and pressed, and this is going to CGC.
All right.
And of course, my goal is to meet her. I wanted to sign this book because it's crypto. Because I grew up being Superman. When I was a kid, I used to wear a towel around the house. And I'm gonna ask her. She has the original art cover to this, and I want to buy it. That is my goal this year, New York Comic Con, to buy the original artwork to this cover. Next, I have the famous Alex Ross. Like I said, I love crypto. Here's another one that I love. So this one really hits home. This is a tearjerker issue. And we realize when we die.
Cover. I like that, man.
Yes, this is a real tearjerker. This is about crypto. Superboy died. As we all know, Infinity Crisis.
Right.
As he died, he lost his companion. And crypto's confused of why he left Earth.
Oh, that's a shame.
And it makes you think, because reading this issue is a tearjerker for me, because my eyes got watery, because when we leave, you know, your wife, your kids, they all mourn for you. But nobody ever thinks about your animals. So if I die, no one's going to feel the pain for my dogs.
Right.
And it's like, they're like, we're never going to see him again. They're going to be waiting to the door saying, when is he coming home? And this issue hits home so hard. As a dog person and animal person, this one hits home. He actually, Kurt Busiek actually won an award for this book. Beautiful book.
I gotta remember that one. That's a sick cover too.
Next one.
Sorry, man. Yeah.
This is the crypto cover. Love it.
He's fucking got the flames coming out of his eyes. They're using the X-ray.
The sun beams out of his eye.
The sun. That's dope, bro.
I love that. This one's kind of cool. This is the first appearance of the orange kryptonite. This is Crypto the Superdog.
Really?
Yes.
Orange Kryptonite's first appearance is in that crypto comic book? Holy shit.
Yes. Me and my son used to watch crypto all the time all the time to watch it. And this is the first appearance of the orange kryptonite. Next.
Superman Man. Oh man, that's iconic right there. That's an iconic cover. Look at that.
I love it. I love it. I always wanted, so I have a German Shepherd that my dad gave to me for the kids. And originally I wanted to name it Ace, like Batman's dog. But her personality didn't fit Ace. I always wanted a German Shepherd, Ace, which I got, but I can't name it because the kids are like, you can't name it Ace. You want to name it something else. All right, that's fine. What do you want to name it? We want to name it Leia. Like, you mean like Princess Leia? I'm like, yeah. All right, fine. And I always wanted a white dog to name it Crypto. I always wanted those two.
What did you think about them using the smaller dog? I don't know what type of dog this is, a terrier or whatever the fuck it was. But what do you think?
It was a terrier. It actually the inspiration was to James Gunn's dog, and they used it in different modes and ways. So they would just take him doing. So the way Hollywood does it is they'll say to the dog, sit, stay, and they'll CGI every movement. And all it is, they just add a white, whatever they have to do, white and stuff like that, and make it fly. It's very interesting. So I can't wait until they release this thing on Blu-ray so I can see even more behind the scenes of how they made this crypto come to life.
What about okay, so let's do this. You mentioned James Gunn. James Gunn, Zack Snyder. Who do you think? Right now, we only have the James Gunn Superman, so we don't have the full, a couple more bits of chunks to kind of make a full judgment on the universe. But so far, between James Gunn and Zack Snyder, who do you think is going to make the better universe? James Gunn, Zack Snyder.
See, now here's the thing, and they're both different directors. Snyder made it awesome because it gave us the adult Justice League. Because I'm 47 now, so I got that dark Justice League era.
Right.
But the thing is, you can't. These movies are not going to last forever because eventually you need to check the younger generations because we're not going to be around forever. The next generation is right behind us. My son, my daughter, my grandkids, my two grandkids. Yes, I'm a grandfather at the age of 47. I have a grandson and I have a granddaughter. I have
Same, bro.
grandkids. I have grandkids. And they are the next generation. James Gunn is old school, and I like that. Every director has different aspects of each hero.
Bro, you're nailing it, man. How you're so good at this, brother.
And the thing is, Zach, thank you for giving me the image of these superheroes at this dark, badass era. It was great. I'm taking nothing away from it. Bravo. Snyder fans, please do not knock James Gunn. All he's trying to do is pay respect to these characters and homages. That's all.
Yeah.
We need to keep this hobby alive. We need a new, fresh face for the future. This Superman, with everything going on, it is good to see an old classic style movie.
No, you nailed
Something
it, bro.
that everybody can enjoy from my age to my kids, who's going to be 20 and 17 this month actually, to the grandkids. And it's a family wholesome style.
Yes. Yeah, and that's you nailed that, man. It reaches everybody. And I noticed that. I went to the movie theater, there was literally maybe 10 people there. But when I looked around, I noticed that it was everyone. There was a Chicano, there was a Mexican family, there was a black family, there was an Asian couple, there was a gay couple sitting next to me. I was loving it, bro. I was impressed. I was like, yes, this is what Superman is supposed to do. It's supposed to reach everyone, man, and that's what it did.
It is. And the
now
thing
you touched on
is,
something about Zack Snyder and James Gunn. James Gunn, Zack Snyder, they have two different styles. And I'm glad you segued, brother. Amazing segue, because Rick and Morty did this. I'm a Rick and Morty fan, first off.
Oh, yeah, I saw this. Yes, I know what you're talking about.
I'm a super fan, bro. I watch Rick and Morty. I read the comic books. I've already put my $75 down on the volume 1 that's coming out for Christmas. There's an omnibus that's finally been released. I think it's 4 or 5 volumes, $75 a volume.
I know.
So, I got the first volume. I already prepaid for that.
I was torn because there's 2 omnibus. So the omnibus that announced for that Rick and Morty, but at the same time they did the omnibus for the Death of Superman anniversary, which is a tombstone cover.
Oh shit! So
I'm like, I have to choose one. I can't get 2. So I'm like, I gotta go for the Superman. Sorry.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So down the line, hopefully my local comic book store will have it in stock, and I'll just pick it up there.
Yeah, I had to put the money, pay for the 75, so that way I can at least get the volume 1. Because I was all happy. I was like, hell yeah, 544 pages. This is a dope Omni. 75. No. Then I looked, and it's like volume 2, volume 3. I was like, oh shit, volume 4, it's like $350. Yeah. I was like, all right, well, at least let me get volume 1 and get started. So this is the most recent episode. I think it's season 8, episode 7 or 8. But yeah, they did a little back and forth where James Gunn and Zack Snyder actually played themselves, voiced themselves on this episode, and they were breaking down the differences between the two, and they had a little altercation in the commissary line, and this was funny, man. Let me play this back. Kind of shows the differences between the two.
I'm trying not to laugh too hard because I remember that I saw this.
This is hilarious. Let's take a look.
Extra creatine, please. Yo, James Gunn.
Oh, hi, Zack Snyder.
He's all extra creatine, please. he's got a jug of creatine. Fucking Snyder has a fucking a big ass jug of creatine. That's hilarious.
I saw your new cut of Superman, and word of advice: he's the man of steel, not the man of conversation.
Okay.
Do more shots of him punching.
Okay. He's the man of steel, not the man of conversation.
I'm telling you, when I watched this, I'm like, now you know why the Snyder fans are like, we hate James Gunn. I'm like, no, what are you doing, Rick? What are you doing, Morty? You're killing me. I am trying to keep the peace, and you guys are just trying to escalate it.
They nailed this perfectly, bro. And
they did, though. They did a good job.
It's hilarious.
And here is a secret move. Start the punch at regular speed, and then you're gonna ramp it down.
It's not a fucking secret. I'm sorry, Zack Snyder.
It's not a fucking secret. We all know how to shoot Superman. He's on
Oh God! I'm telling you, when I saw this, me and my son were laughing our asses off.
I shouldn't be
could you
laughing
imagine
at
in
you
real life?
by saying-
Yeah,
Imagine this in real life.
Are the size of my head.
Yes, but so is my heart. What's going on with you?
Some fan of the Velocitree franchise got onto the lot today. He used a portal and he just... Zach, we're not losing touch with the audience, are we? I mean, I gave notes on the goddamn Count Chocula movie this morning.
Was the portal green?
Count Chocula movie. That sounds pretty dope, though. Count Chocula movie.
That's Rick Sanchez, Gunner. That's the guy that sealed Nolan in the giant bookcase to quote-unquote punish him for Interstellar. He doesn't represent real fans. He's just the smartest man in the universe. Don't sweat it. He can't do what we do. Probably. Gonna go crush some weights. One day you're gonna wish you hit the gym like I do, James Gunn.
So
I'm
good.
that was a great moment, though, and the fact like they were such good sport that they both did the voices
Yeah.
says a lot. You know what I mean? And it's like
That whole episode is
great
when they,
to see that.
when they developed the Movietron to write the movies, and James Gunn goes to steal the Movietron.
Yeah,
Hilarious, bro.
it's great. It was a great episode. Like it was written very well done.
But circling back to Superman. Let's get back to it, bro. I came across this. Let me share this with you, Angel. Top 10 most iconic Superman, and they gave me a list of 10 of them. So let me show you the list, and then you tell me. So let me pull it up here. Yeah, here it is. So they ranked, including this guy here. What's his name? David Cornsweet. I don't know, but he was sweet as Superman. Let me show you here, bro. Okay, so every actor ranked. Every Superman actor ranked from David Cornsweet to Christopher Reeve. They start off at number 9 with Kirk Allen. I don't know who Allen, excuse me. Don't know who Kirk Allen is, but evidently this was the first big screen Superman playing the superhero in movie serials. Serials from 1948 to 1950. Yep. Iconic black and white Superman. So that's the number 9. And this is the USA's Today's every Superman actor ranked from David Cornsweet to Christopher Reeve. Number 8, they have Brandon. How do you say it? Routh. Brandon Routh.
Yeah, Routh.
Superhero Superman Returns. So Brandon Routh looked for his the role and had the potential to be one of the best ever. By Bryan Singer's 2006 film Superman Returns was just an okay movie that never took off the way the studio hoped. I don't even remember that movie, bro.
I do. It was actually Kevin Spacey was Lex Luthor.
No shit.
This was actually gave us the introduction. This movie technically was the first live action of Superman and Lois the Sun. So this movie, do you remember when the Christopher Reeve, when Lois Lane and Superman went to Niagara Falls?
Right, yeah.
And remember that time they were back in the hotel and they kind of did it?
Yeah.
So that takes place after. After they did it, he left for Earth. He left Earth. And she was pregnant during the time he was gone. And there was a scene where Lex Luthor kidnaps Lois and then the kid. And the kid took the piano and smashed the guy.
That's right. Okay, I remember now. Now I'm remembering now.
And he looks at it and goes, shit, time to go.
Yeah.
And that was believe it or not, that was the first introduction to Superman's son.
Okay, gotcha. And then number 7, they have Dean Cain.
I used to respect that guy so much.
Did he open his mouth? Dean Cain with Terry Hatcher, bro. Look at Terry Hatcher looking good. Holy.
I know.
Flip shaboinks on Terry Hatcher, man. She looks good right here. Look at fucking Terry Hatcher. Oh, man. Terry Hatcher looks good.
I used to watch that show religiously.
This Superman outfit, too, looks kind of cheesy now that I'm looking at it. They have Dean Cain, do-gooder, was more soapy than super in 4 seasons of ABC's 1990s Lois and Clark. The New Adventures of Superman, starring Cain and Terry Hatcher as Lois Lane. Terry Hatcher, man, she was beautiful back in the 90s, bro. God damn it. Series put an interesting rom-com spin on the Superman mythos, and sure, the thing was pretty goofy, but it introduced mainstream audiences to lots of cool DC lore, and Cain worked the suave, soups bubbling Clark dichotomy well. Number 6, Henry Cavill. Damn, they got
him at 6, bro. Okay, that's not fair. No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I'm sorry. No, not 6. I am sorry. No.
Wow, no. USA Today, man, just taking a shit on.
No, I'm sorry. I would put him. He would be top 3. Sorry, that's just me. Top 3 for me.
Wow, let me take a look here. What the hell is USA Today doing? That's drama right there. Drama. USA
I know
Today.
that he's easy top 3.
No, you done fucked up, don't you?
You know you done fucked up.
Yeah, he's top 3. No.
Here we go. Another case of potentially really good soups undermined by his movies. In Zack Snyder's 2013 Man of Steel and 2016 Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, Cavill's superhero wasn't exactly optimistic or joyful. In fact, he was brooding more and at times downright dark. Need we mention he snapped a foe's neck? Yeah, that's right. He did, right? He fucking killed Zod, right? By snapping his neck. It wasn't until 2017's Justice League when Cavill started to really be Superman worthy of John Williams' theme, only to then get a pink slip thanks to DC Universe reboot. Wow, they completely shit on Cavill.
That's so. I'm going to defend for 1 second Snyder and Henry here. Zach, the treatment they got was wrong. This reminds me of when George Lucas wanted to redo Star Wars, the prequels, because originally he wanted to explain the whole story, but we only got half of the Star Wars trilogy back in the 70s and 80s. I felt like he didn't tell his story the way he wanted to. I felt like Warner Brothers was holding them back. And I think Warner Brothers now realize holding everybody back. Let them do their jobs. Trust them.
Yeah, trust
and
the
I
process.
think they did not. That's not fair for them.
Wow, number 6, bro.
No.
Holy shit.
I put Zach and him at number 3.
Let's see who the other fucking 5 were better than him. Let's take a look. Who?
Okay, I will keep him at 5. No, honestly, I agree. He's 5. Henry,
who's Tyler?
There's no way that he should be ahead. 5, yes. Henry should be number 3.
So
I agree with this number 5.
Tyler Hoechlin. Tyler Hoechlin starred 4 seasons as a cape-clad half of CW Superman and Lois. What?
Yes, that was a good show.
Holy shit! Looks like a Jersey guy, like a Jersey, like a New Yorker became Superman. God, who's this cat? A lot of folks slept on Hoechlin's portrayal of the comic book character, first with a handful of appearances on CW's Supergirl, starting in 2016 and some Arrowverse cameos before starring for 4 seasons on Superman and Lois, 2021 to 2024. Hoechlin's one of the best to nail Superman's emotional journey while balancing different sides of the role. In his case, the strong-willed superhero and the loving, charming family man. This guy does not look like Superman. I'm sorry, guys.
You know what it is? I think I like him. I mean, he's not like my favorite. That's why I think I agree with number 5. I think that was another show that they were on that borderline of we can't do certain things because we don't want to get sued. I guess certain things. So it's kind of hard. I guess lawsuit is the way to do it.
Crypto says Brandon Ruff. Good stuff right there. Yeah, he. You know what? I've never seen the show, but man, he does not look like Superman. So I hope his acting chops really, really pulled his weight. Because holy,
no, it was a good show. It was a good show.
Well, he's number 5, evidently, and number 4 is Tom Welling.
Yes. Ding, number
ding,
4,
ding.
yes. Why do I want to put him at number 4? Because remember, he was developing to become Superman. So we got to see him before he became the Man of Steel. And I like that. That I agree with, number 4. Yes.
Look at Tom Welling all shredded up. So we got Tom Welling. Abs,
yeah, but he was also younger too. His metabolism was good.
Well, his abs were the talk of Smallville, a long-running TV series that chronicles Clark Kent's younger years. Spent 10 seasons leading a TV show, and you must be doing something right. No one spent longer playing Clark Kent than WB Smallville star Tom Welling, who crafted an epic journey for the character from the angst-ridden teen on Kansas farm who joins a high school football team to getting an adult job at the Daily Planet. Welling was consistently strong, showing a future Superman learns to fly in every way. Yeah, I'm sure he showed a lot of women how to fly that night, too. Look at this guy.
Oh, I know. I was like, yeah, that guy.
Looks like he had his shirt off. I'm like, how do they catch me?
Wait till you get to your 30s and 40s, buddy. You got time for the gym.
Yeah, Tom Welling.
But you know what? Welling. He's aging very well, though. Have you seen him lately?
Fuck no, dude. I have no idea who this guy was. What movie is he on?
He is aging very well.
Yeah, Tom Welling, fuck you, bro. You're making us all look bad here, but you're making Superman look good. So, yeah, I got to say that this guy does have the physique for a Superman. And we have number 3, David Cornsweet, number 3. Come on, my guy. He didn't even make the top 2. I got to see who made the top 2 now. Now I'm interested here. David Cornsweet, number 3.
That's why I don't read US Today anyway.
This is crazy. David Cornsweet is the new guy. Clad in the red trunks and cape, Superman from the James Gunn universe, number 3. Tragedy. It's obvious from the start of the new Superman movie that David Cornsweet just gets the guy to his core. He saves kids from monster-fueled mayhem and property damage. He risks international incidents to save people who need him. He stops everything to go find his lost dog, the Man of Steel. When done right, it's kindness, empathy, personified, and Cornsweet checks those boxes while adding some humor and a little bit of fire, too. There's our guy, David Cornsweet, super woke Superman, number 3. Man, that's kind of low. Now, let's see. Top 2 deserves a drum roll. We got to find out who the top 2 is. Let's go with the drum roll.
Well, there's only I know who the top 2 is going to be.
George Reeves. Number 2. Holy. There he is. The Man of Steel from the original 1950s. George Reeves starred in the TV series Adventures of Superman. This is an iconic pose here, an iconic character. Just as Adam West did with Batman a decade later, George Reeves defined the Man of Steel for generations and brought the character into the public eye like never before with the 1950s show Adventures of Superman as mild-mannered Clark Kent and his powerful alter ego who regularly saved Lois' pals, Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen. Reeves brought likability, honesty, and an authoritative streak to the role that changed his life. That's iconic right there.
Did you know that George Reeves was the first Superman to make an appearance in a sitcom TV show?
No
He's
shit.
the first. He appeared in I Love Lucy as Superman.
No shit?
Yeah. It was Lucy's son wanted Superman for a birthday party, so they couldn't get Superman. So Lucy dressed up as Superman, and she got stuck on a ledge and froze. So George Reeves played Superman as actual Superman. Went to go get her to save her.
Oh shit!
It was an iconic episode. It actually was the most iconic I Lucy episode ever.
He's like, what are we to ever do, Lucy? And then all of a sudden, fucking Superman flies in.
Yeah. For all of you guys, look it up on YouTube, guys. Check it out, guys. Seriously, check it out. He was actually on that first Superman on a regular TV show. The most iconic, still today, was the most iconic episode for I Love Lucy.
It's just so ridiculous.
So that means you all know who's number one.
We got to hit the drum roll. Number
Come
one.
on, because his name. Bam!
Christopher Reeve, number one. Look at that pose, bro. Look at that, man. That's fucking just iconic, right?
You want to know an interesting fact about Christopher Reeve?
Hit me with it.
So when I was younger, I was in the 5th and 6th grade in PS 87. Right across the street of my school was the History National Museum. But most importantly, as I was here going up to Columbus, right around the corner lived a guy named Christopher Reeves, and I would see all the time. So I got to see Superman all the time after school because he would go jogging, and he would jog, and we would see him. And as a kid, I forgot because when you're young, you don't know it's Christopher Reeves. You think, oh, so I used to go by accident because one of my friends is actually one of my classmates, and I was like, Superman. He goes, no, that's not his name. It's Christopher. And he actually smiled and he goes, how you doing? I was like, oh, Christopher Reeves smiled and waved at me. It was like the most awesome thing as a kid. And my dad actually met him. So my dad picked me up from school one day. We were driving. I was like, Dad, look at Superman. He goes, what? And I go, hi, Mr. Reeve. And he would wave back. And I'm like, hi. It was awesome.
Man, Christopher Reeve's iconic, bro. The one thing I remember most of Christopher Reeve's Superman is his hair. Just that curl, that little curl when he played Superman. And then when he played Clark Kent, he slicked his hair back. And I always remember that. And I just that was so iconic to me, man. Like I wanted that hairdo, slicked back, and then the little
curl. My hair. Actually, my hair can still, you see, my hair still does that.
The little curl.
Yeah.
He was the man.
Even when I push it back, it curls.
Here it is. Yeah, he's the GOAT. The GOAT, plain and simple, ladies and gentlemen. Christopher Reeve's first 2 Superman movies showcase a phenomenal actor who brought nuance, and he was an actual a Broadway trained actor, right?
Yes, he was.
First Superman movies, a phenomenal actor who brought nuance to the Superman movie, brilliantly captured the character. The alien from Krypton was raised to be the best of us, embracing humanity and falling in love. One scene from his first film in 1978 encompasses how great he was. With just a shift in posture and mannerisms and taking off his eyeglasses, he effortlessly swaps his Clark Kent persona for the big blue Boy Scout. And as this ultimate Superman, he's the guy everybody was wearing the cape and the S shield, trying to match forever. That's the moment that him and Lois are in the apartment. He is with Lois in the apartment. He comes back from their little rendezvous as Superman. He then shows up as Clark Kent.
Yeah, for the day.
For a moment, he takes off the glasses and he
wanted to tell her.
He's going to tell her. He changes the voice. Lois, I have something to tell you. And then she starts coming in, and then he puts the glasses
chickens out.
On. Yeah, he does
for me,
it goes back
the way I will always remember Christopher Reeve is
so good.
It was when Lois was in the helicopter and she fell off, and she's screaming. And I remember that scene because that scene is my favorite scene. And she goes, "Don't worry, miss, I got you." And she goes, "You got me." And she looks down, "Who's got you?" And the helicopter came down, and he held his hand. He has one hand Lois there, and that to me is the most iconic Superman moment on the big screen.
Oh man, yeah. It's the first time we've ever seen him fly. Like we've never seen Superman fly before. And I watched the documentary, the Christopher Reeve documentary on HBO Max the other night, and that was a huge part of the movie. Was when they were filming the movie, it was how to make Superman fly. And they had hundreds of different capes. They had a flying cape, they had a steel cape, they had so many different capes. And the first iconic shot where he's in that, this Fortress of Solitude, and he's getting ready to take off, and he does that swoop at the end, bro. It's so dope.
Yeah, they're talking. They all got chills, and they saw him just swing by. They're like, everybody had chills.
Man, yeah, there he is, fucking flying, man. And when you watch the new movie, the flying scene is it's cool, bro, because the new movie has James Gunn has Corn Sweet flying, and the camera's right on his face.
Yeah.
So you see him going through the different seasons,
motions in the clouds and everything.
Yeah, the clouds, and then when he's getting to Antarctica, you can see the fucking snow and shit, and it's all in his face. That was dope. Whereas on the original Superman, the camera shot, a lot of it's from the back, where you can see him kind of there's only certain shots where they have him from the front where he's taking off or landing. But when he's actually flying, when he's chasing down the rocket, he's trying to save the earthquake from happening. He's chasing after the rocket. And a lot of the shots are him where it's from the back. It's not from the front.
Yeah.
This James Gunn where he fucking takes off and he has to, he's getting his ass kicked and he's flying back. That's badass, bro. That's fucking badass.
What I like what James Gunn did also with the flying scene, because Christopher Reeve had his version. He had his out like a plane, like he's shooting like a plane.
Yeah.
What I like about this one with James Gunn is when Superman launches, he had his arms back, like he was shooting from a cannon and he was flying. So it looked like he was gliding as he was going with his arms back, which I like. It's two different styles.
Yeah, exactly.
Two different styles of Superman flying.
And you have to do, because right now there's not going to be so much that's going to impress us with the flying. So there's only so much that you can do. And I think that James Gunn, like the little things that he did, like when Superman saves the girl, when that explosion happens and he stops and he saves the girl, and when he saves the little squirrel as well.
Yes, I like that too. And that's where the compassion comes in.
Right. Just like the little, because you have to do little things like that, because the flying is like, okay, that's cool. We're going to see certain shots of that, but it's how you present it. And those little instants, those little moments during like the shots were perfect. James Gunn did a great job, bro. I thought that the Guy Gardner, the guy who played Guy Gardner, at first I was like, man, this guy's the hair looks kind of dopey, and I get it. That's how the character is supposed to be. So I had reservations going in, but bro, Guy Gardner was the funniest fucking guy in the whole movie. here's something that's cool. There are two actors in that movie that were in Firefly. Joss Whedon's Firefly. Say that again.
Guy Gardner's one.
Uh-huh.
And if you remember the pilot, do you remember the pilot?
Right. Uh-huh.
He voiced number 4, Superman robot.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Gary.
Mm-hmm. And number 22, the female robot, was voiced by James Gunn's wife.
No shit. Well, Sean Gunn was his brother was in there too. I remember that part.
He was Max Lord. I loved it. Oh,
and the Christopher Reeve son was the reporter. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
did you know that?
He's a real reporter. I think for NBC News.
Yeah, he's like a real reporter in real life.
Mm-hmm.
And they had him in the fucking movie. Now,
I believe the story is that because he watched his dad play Superman and he was a reporter. I believe he said that it influenced him to become a reporter.
When I go back, because I'm going to go back and watch it again this weekend. I got that. God, I was going to pull it up. I got to pull it up here. AMC Stub Pass, bro. I bought you know about the AMC Stub Pass?
Yeah,
bro. I bought $25. You get to watch 4 movies a week. It's amazing. I'm like, what? 4 movies a week? No shit. I could just go for $25 a month instead of paying $11 a movie. So I'm doing the AMC Stub Pass. I'm going to go watch it again. I want to go and concentrate on the characters, on the Justice Gang. The Justice Gang was dope. Who were your favorite characters outside of Superman if you were to rank them? I really liked Mr. Terrific. I thought Mr. Terrific was badass.
Mr. Terrific is 1. Hawkgirl was number 2.
Hawkgirl was not my favorite.
Savage, like that.
Okay,
and it's tied between 3 between Metamorpho and Guy Gardner.
Because
he stuck to that character, Guy Gardner, that ego. Because if you I have the 80s Justice League, and if you read the 80s Justice League, Guy Gardner was an ego son of a bitch. And I am waiting, James Gunn. I know you're not listening, but for the love of God, when you bring in Batman, give me the 1 punch. That's all I ask. So there is an Justice League episode, comic book issue, where they're holding Guy Gardner back. And Guy Gardner was like, I'm going to be the leader. Batman's like, no. I'm the leader. And Guy Gardner had beef and was approaching Batman. And Batman said, Guy Gardner hit the floor. Blue Beetle laughing and says, 1 punch! 1 punch! 1 punch!
He checked him, and that was it.
Yeah.
He checked. That's all. Yeah. Sometimes you got to do that, bro. You got to check a motherfucker.
So I am waiting for that moment on the Giants. If I see that moment on a giant screen, I'm going to get up and scream, yes!
That would be cool though, seeing this Guy Gardner get his ass, punched like that. The 1 punch.
Because the thing is,
that was badass, bro.
the people, which is the Justice Gang, we're not gonna say the name yet. That's what they call it, the Justice Gang. They play those characters like. I feel like they read a couple of those books about those characters. Like he read about Mr. Terrific, and Guy read about Guy.
Like he did his research
and
in the comic
Hawker and
book.
so on, and they got it.
All right,
and they got it.
All right. Well, I'm going to disagree with you because that's what I do, man. You know, I got to start some fucking controversy here. Guys, thank you for stopping by. It's late night after hours. I'm Razor Comics. You're hanging out with me and my boy Angel Hunter 78. We had Rudy on earlier. Thank you for hanging out with us. We're nerding out. That's all we're doing tonight is we're nerding out. We're going to do the top 10 here in a moment, and then we're going to run the giveaway, hanging out, having a good time, going over what you guys think. Who is your top characters outside of Superman? Justice Gang top characters. Okay, well, Guy Gardner and Mr. Terrific, man, they stole the show. Now, I'm going to change my list. I'm going to go Guy Gardner, number one. I'm straight to the top.
I'm going to agree with you on that one.
Guy Gardner was the humor, bro. Like, he injected that humor when he showed up, and he's like, yeah, Superman's busy. You guys got the real, the varsity squad. I was like, that's fucking Guy Gardner, bro.
I like that he goes, sorry, you got the real hero. I was like, oh, such a jerk. I love it. He's like, he's stuck to the core of the act on the comic books. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you read the comic books, that is Guy Gardner. That's Guy. That's Guy Gardner.
I can admit, bro. I had reservations. I was talking shit. I take it back. Guy Gardner is number one on the Justice Gang. Number two is Mr. Terrific. Mr. Terrific was badass, especially the part when he was already ready to stop the rift, and then the guy was like, "Hey, well, if you need help," he's like, "I don't need any help. I'm Mr. Motherfucking Terrific."
And he goes,
that was the best. I loved it, bro, because he was so cocky. He was a badass, and the balls, like, he needs his own show. He needs his own movie, his own show. We need more. He's got to have his own fucking show.
He nailed that character. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they must have read some of the comics because all the actors who played the league, they nailed it like it was the comics. That's what I'm saying. They did a good job.
That part was amazing. I was like, once I seen that, I was like, yep, he needs to have his own show. They're gonna make it. They got to make it Mr. Terrific. That was badass, man.
Yeah.
Hot Girl was my least favorite. She was annoying as hell to me, brother. I like her. I like that actress. I know she's been in a couple movies. I enjoy her acting, but her as Hot Girl with the I can't do even the screeching. It's fucking. I can't even do it. Ah! The screeching was just too much, man. That they were a little over top with the screeching. It was a little annoying to me.
The interesting thing about Hawk Girl was she that's what I'm saying. Like, she nailed it because I collect, like I said, like I even collect Hawkman comics, and she nailed it. The attitude, because even when they launched the Justice League with Michael Turner doing the artwork and stuff like that, they nailed it. Like, Hawk Girl was very bitchy, moody, doesn't care, very gun-ho warrior. And I think she nailed that personality because that's how they are. They don't care. They don't.
Yeah, and I wasn't. She was horrible. I did not like Hot Girl. I thought they probably could have got somebody else to play Hot Girl, but Supergirl, that was the Nigerian chick, right? That was fucking Khaleesi's, right?
Yeah,
bro. Khaleesi's is fine.
She was from the House of Dragon. The series House of Dragon. That's her.
Bro, she fucking at this point, it's fucking what it is, guys. I'm sorry if you haven't seen it. Go see it, go watch it. But when she comes in and she's fucking drunk, I was dying, bro. It's fucking when Crypto comes and she calls Crypto.
She goes, why don't you move the door?
Where'd you move the door?
And she goes, where's my dog? And she jumped on it. And that's the reason why Crypto was jumping on him in the beginning of where the snow was. But my favorite thing
her reaction was different than what Superman's was. That's what I loved, because he was all busted up and shit, but she was just dying laughing. And it was like everybody in the movie theater, bro. It was like the funniest part where the whole movie theater was laughing was when when she was sitting on the floor just dying when Crypto was on top of her fucking doing the same shit that he did to Superman at the beginning.
I like the relationship because I have my cousin Karen. We have the same relationship. And when she said, thanks for watching my dog, bitch, I was like, oh my God, that's my cousin Karen. Oh my God, that's when she talked to me sometimes. And I was like, there's the cousin relationship because me and my cousin Karen, we're both the same age, so we grew up together. Like that was my sister. We were cousins, but that was my sister, and we were the same way. She goes. You haven't called me in a while, pendejo. And I loved it. And I'm like, yeah, that's my cousin, yo. I'm sorry. Like when he did that, when he looked at this Super Bowl, like, yeah, sorry. It's like it's the Red Moon. I'm like, I get it. At that moment, I related to that moment.
Me too, bro. You know what?
Thanks for watching my dog, bitch.
Yeah, bro, that's funny. I relate to that because my cousin's the same way. Me and my cousin are we're like brothers and sisters. My cousin Angela, shout out. But we have that same relationship where she's like, "What's up, puto?" You know, we fucking like, fuck you, dude. But she's the same way. It'll have been the same thing. Like, not even caring that I'm going through like personal shit or whatever. She would have just came, picked up her dog, and bounced the fuck out. Not even like, all right,
she left. She nothing. She didn't say, "Was your pain in the ass?" Like she just left. She goes, "Come on," and she goes, "Thanks for watching my dog." You know what she did? She goes, "Bitch."
Yeah, it was the best. So I'm like, oh man, I can't wait for Supergirl. And fucking Momoa's gonna play Lobo. Fuck, forget about it. That's gonna be bad. You know it's gonna be. You know that movie's gonna be hilarious, bro. That's gonna be a funny ass fucking movie for Lobo. Momoa as Lobo. Fucking Khaleesi's as fucking Supergirl. Forget it. I'm there with my.
Did you know pass. Jason Momoa loved playing Aquaman? But when the opportunity came up for Lobo, he was excited. And he was gung-ho. And Jason, thank you for making Aquaman cool, because my uncle, I miss you, I love you, rest your soul, was a huge Aquaman fan. And when I was growing up, I was Aqualad. But as I got older, he's like, no, you're more like Batman. And everybody never took him seriously, that character. When Jason Momoa played Aquaman, people now took it seriously. Like, okay, Aquaman, he's a badass.
Yeah.
And Jason, thank you for bringing this cool character to life. I hope you knock it out of the park with Lobo, because that actually suits your personality even more.
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah, it does.
You have the look.
The guy looks like Lobo. All the tattoos and shit, the long hair.
The tattoos, the long hair. I'm like, if he starts smoking a cigar like they do in the comic books, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, because he got the grin. He got that big ass tooth, that fucking toothy fucking smile. So he can do it, bro. He can fucking nail it. One more character that we did not discuss yet, and I think is the number one. Batman, Superman, Lex Luthor. Who's the best? I don't think there's any question. I mean, we can debate it, but I'll ask you guys. It seems like there's no debate, especially on this article. YouTube Entertainment, YT Entertainment, claiming that this gentleman here who played Lex Luthor on the new film, everyone has same reaction to Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor. Nicholas Holt's performance as Lex Luthor in Superman has received significant praise from fans. The newly released DC Universe film marks the English actor's second time playing an iconic character in a comic book superhero movie franchise. He previously portrayed Hank McCoy's Beast in Marvel's 20th Century Fox X-Men films released in 20. Wow, that's right. I totally forgot that he was Beast, bro.
Remember, he was human Beast, and also they had to go to battle, and then he had fur.
That's right. That's right. He had they're giving a shit about his feet or some shit, right? Wasn't he the guy that they're gonna? That's right, Nicholas Hoult. Okay, I remember now. Next, fans discuss Holt's performance as Luthor's recent Reddit thread. One fan commented he was so petulant. I don't even know what the fuck that means. I don't even know what that word is. That's a big word, petulant. He was so petulant, it was amazing. Okay, I have no idea what the fuck petulant was. I'm guessing it's good. Another fan added, he's the best live action Lex, and it's not even close, bro. They even suggested he was the first truly comic accurate Lex. I think he did a great job. Of course, we had the funny ass Lex Luthor in the Superman movie, played by, goddamn, that skips my fucking. Who played what's his name in Superman 78? Who played Lex Luthor? Gene Hackman. So Gene Hackman did a great job. He was funny, but this guy was just sinister, bro. He was fucking evil.
And that's the thing. Like, Gene Hackman was the villain, but he was also the humorous villain.
Yes, exactly. He was the humor side as
Gene
well.
Hackman was perfect for that era of playing Lex Luthor.
You nailed it. Yeah, I agree.
That era. Michael, who did Smallville, was so Gene is third to me, Michael is second, and he's first.
Yeah,
that's the way I would do my Lex Luthor. The one from Lois and Clark, he was not a good Lex Luthor. Sorry. To me, there's only 3 Lex Luthors, and I already named my top 3 in that order: Gene third, Michael second, and my man number 1 at the New King.
Yeah, he did a good job. I don't like was it Michael Cera that played Lex Luthor in the Snyderverse. I wasn't feeling it, man.
I wasn't. He was too goofy.
Yeah, it's like you can't have the face. I get that he played the Facebook, startup billionaire, so he was the Facebook guy. So I guess that they thought because he played the Facebook guy that he can play Lex Luthor, and I like that.
Yeah,
that's not
he was too goofy for me. He was too goofy.
He played Mark Zuckerberg in Facebook, and I was like, okay, yeah, that was a good role. But him and fucking as Lex Luthor in the Snyderverse, I was like, oh man, I didn't see it.
No.
But this cat right here, Nicholas Hoult, he did a good job, man. With the bald head, and then him when they whisked him away, and he was crying at the end when he's like in the back of the seat, and they're taking him to Bellevue, and he's crying. It's like, yes, man. We all felt like a kind of like, yes, they're taking the away.
Yes, when he was crying, I actually felt bad for Lex, but at the same time, like I told my son, karma. The things you put out in this world, it's going to come back to you. If it's good, it will reward you. If you do bad things, it's going to end bad for you.
Oh, he was a sinister. He was an asshole. He played such a good job, man. He did a great job. Killed it as Lex Luthor.
He put his freaking girlfriend in prison.
and then he fucking threw a pencil at her. Did you see that part? When
here's an interesting thing. You want to know about this?
Yeah.
So the new girlfriend that was Lex Luthor, do you know what her name was?
What's that?
Test Bucket.
It was what?
Remember Miss Test Bucket from Gene Hackman?
Oh, that's right. Yes, that was her name.
Yes.
I didn't.
The name Test Bucket.
Yeah, I didn't catch that Easter egg at all.
Mm-hmm. And here's another Easter egg. Do you remember the scene where Miss Test Bucket went to Krypton with Christopher Reeve? She had the Snow Bunny outfit.
Yes,
she has the same outfit on. So that's what I'm saying. James Gunn paid tribute to 78. He paid tribute to 78.
That's right. And I just watched the 78 one, and she has the same fucking outfit on when they get off, and she's taking a selfie.
Yes. Now here's another one. Do you remember the scene in the movie where Superman busts in the door looking for Krypto?
Yes.
That was another tribute to 78 Gene Hackman. Remember when Christopher Reeve was in the thing and he busted through the door, Christopher Reeve, and Gene Hackman was sitting at his desk, just like Lex is sitting at his desk?
Are you talking about when he drilled himself down into the
and he busted through the door, and Gene Hackman was sitting there?
Yeah.
James Gunn did a tribute to that because if you look at the new Superman movie, he did the same thing. He busted through the door.
Holy shit, that's right. That's cool, man. The little Easter eggs. I got to watch New Rockstars. New Rockstars is a good job too in breaking down like all the Easter eggs. So I got to go back and check everything out.
Yeah.
Because here,
I'm good at that. When I go to movies, I'm like,
I'm sorry, I take it back. It was Jesse Eisenberg. I was thinking of Michael. I don't know why I said Michael Cera, but it was Jesse Eisenberg that played Lex Luthor. This cat right here, and he fucking did not do a good job.
Clay Brown. He is my fourth because he did the anime Lex Luthor. He's my fourth.
Bro, I didn't know John Cryer played fucking Lex Luthor in Supergirl. Did you know that?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know that? Yes. Did you? So there's a scene. This is my favorite John Cryer moment is Lex Luthor. So he has the book and he goes back into the different multiverse to look for Superman to kill him. So there is Tom Welling, old gray, doing on the farm, wearing his father's watch, chopping the axe with an axe. And the Lois Lane from the TV show that was previously, I was like, he's chopping that wood. I'm like, I would have done that in seconds. So when they leave, that's when Cryo comes up and he goes, I'm here to kill you. And he shows the Superman the kryptonite. And he goes, kryptonite? And Tom Welling takes it and he throws it. And he goes, you're not sick? He goes, no. And he steps on the toy. And he sees that Tom Welling had kids. And he goes, you gave up the power of God to be a father?
Yeah, right? Fuck that.
I thought, because honestly, you know what's crazy? So I had a conversation with my wife. And she goes, how do you feel if you had Superman's power? And I looked at her, you know what I said? And she kind of looked at me, she goes, that's an adult answer. I said, no one in this world today should have the power of Superman. No matter how much good you say you're going to do, eventually the society we're living in today, that power is going to corrupt you. And I would have done the same thing. I would have given up my powers up to become a dad too.
Not me. I would have fucking saved those powers, bro. I'd be like, no, I don't need to fucking do that. I'm giving this shit up. There's been a shit ton of actors that played fucking Lex Luthor, man. I remember Kevin Spacey in Superman Returns. He didn't do a bad job as Lex Luthor. He did okay. He did more of a good job playing like the scientist side of Lex Luthor. Clancy
he was not my favorite. John Shea was not my favorite.
John Shea and Lois and Clark?
I wasn't a big fan of his.
Giancarlo Esposito played what? Lex Luthor?
The Harley Quinn TV show.
Oh, the TV show. Okay. Huh. Who else do we have on this list right here? James Woods plays Lex Luthor? What show? Justice League something. Okay. Alfred Molina played Lex Luthor on Robot Chicken. That's awesome.
What did you see the Family Guy episode when Superman goes to hell?
No, I don't remember that one.
So Peter goes to hell and he sees Superman, Adolf Hitler, and all the bad guys. And Peter goes, Superman, what the hell are you doing here? Oh, Lois Lane made a crack about me coming faster than a speeding bullet, so I snapped her neck.
I remember the episode where he
I was like, that was dark.
I remember the one where he x-rays Lois and he sees that she has a baby, that she's pregnant, and he like dips out. He's like, oh yeah. I got something to do, Lois.
That's the one. Superman goes to hell. I was like, oh my God. He goes, Lois Lane made a joke about me coming fast as a speeding bullet, so I snapped her neck. I was like, damn.
I think I do remember that. Let's see.
Something's wrong with your shower. The water's not cold enough. I like me showers colder than a well-digger's kerfluffin'.
I think it's time someone sits his kerfluffin' down and has a talk with his unemployed son.
If Peter needs to talk, he best go to confession and beg for...
But I'm going to hell. Wow, Adolf Hitler? Al Capone? John Wilkes Booth? Hey, what are you doing here?
I killed a hooker. She made a crack about me being fast.
Oh, it was a hooker.
Speeding bullets, so I ripped her half like a phone.
Yes, the fat man's going to hell.
I killed a hooker. She made a joke about me being
I remember that when it first aired on TV. It got so many years ago.
So, Superman, what the hell are you doing here?
But that was a dark moment. I was like, damn, that's kind of dark.
Yeah, it's not the worst people ever.
Hitler? Al Capone? John Wilkes Booth? Hey, what are you doing here?
I killed a hooker. She made a crack about me being faster than a speeding bullet, so I ripped her in half like a phone book.
I ripped her in half like a phone booth.
Oh my God. I would never. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, you took one of those beloved characters and just made them dark.
All right, guys. If you don't like spoilers, then you're going to want to step away for the next 4 minutes. If you don't like spoilers, I'm going to tell you now, step away for the next 4 minutes, okay? I'm going to show you a scene from the new Superman movie. This is the Ultraman fight scene. So this is a fucking dope-ass scene, guys. I'm going to show you it for the next 4 minutes. So, spoiler. Here we go.
He's back. You're 5 o'clock.
Copy.
12C. 18A.
This is badass, dude, because it's like he's playing the video game. And then what's cool about this is all the guys, like his fucking little gurus, right? they're all like nerding out hardcore, man. Like if they're playing fucking Xbox or they're playing
I know.
PlayStation, they're like hitting the moves. And it's so cool how Lex knows, like he's so infatuated with Superman. It's like some of these guys that pocket watch me, bro. You know what I mean? Like they know my moves because they study me so much. Some of these trolls can hit fucking buttons before I make my moves, like he's doing with Superman. Lex Luthor knows every single move ahead of time.
It is, but
So
people
he's
do
beating
that.
Ultraman.
But people do that. Like my son did it. Like we used to play Madden, and my son was studying my strategy over and over and over again until he mastered it.
Yeah, right. And then I remember Iron Man was Captain America or Civil War, where the Iron Man did that with Captain America. Remember when he was fighting Captain America, and then the AI takes over, and then he just fucking starts beating the shit out of Captain America. He starts knowing his moves and combos. This is kind of that moment where Lex knows everything and he's feeding all the information. And this is a badass moment. And the fucking gamers, it looks like they're gamers and they're playing like a fucking video game basically, and it's badass.
But you know, that's not gonna be the last time that we're gonna see this character. Just to let you know.
What's that?
It's not gonna be the last time we're gonna see this character.
Ultraman?
There's another Easter egg in there.
Yes,
at the very end.
I got some theories on it. Well, I heard one theory, and I'll see if we heard the same one.
So, do you remember?
We'll talk about it here in a minute. I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah,
but I got my theory on it, and I'll see if you heard the same one, and we'll compare.
Okay.
Let's watch the trailer first, and then we'll circle back. But I think I know where you're going with it.
34B. 98Z. 8H. 74D. 4014.
Fucking Lex is so intense, dude.
Yo, he's going to the NFL. Throw it left, right, come up, blitz, 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 blitz.
The 44D, 24F. Fucking
like he's like freaking out there coaching the NFL.
Right? That's exactly what it reminds me of. Like when we're sitting here watching the football game, we're like, fucking throw it. God damn it, throw it left. Screen pass, screen pass. God damn it. That's classic, dude. Taking the Southie with
Miss Test Bucket. Click, 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 click.
And you know what? Spoiler alert, she brings down the whole operation. I love her, man.
How do you even know Superman anyway?
I just do.
So you know about the hypno glasses?
Now she does.
Well, I'm not saying who he is, just that he wears hypno glasses.
I love that part right there, bro. That was smooth. That was one of my favorite. I was like, what am I never Angel, was this a part in the comic book at any time? I do not recall any hypno glasses in the Superman comic book. Do you?
No, the only thing that the fact that the glasses were the way it is not real glasses, to where it pretends to look like it's like regular glasses, but where Clark could see regularly. But also there's some different origins. So there's one that it's fake glass, but then in another origin, they said that his eyes adjusted to the glasses.
Gotcha. But that's a good a way to cut, because everybody's like, oh yeah, man, he just puts on a pair of glasses, bro. Like we can all tell that's Superman. But this makes more sense now. There's a pair of hypno glasses that he wears, and I wonder who designed those for him. So
I'm thinking it's Mr. Terrific.
Right? I'm thinking that too. So that's cool that he has a pair of hypno glasses that's designed to, or all you got to do is just throw them on and it throws people off. That's so fucking sick, bro. I thought that was a cool Easter egg. And the Guy Gardner is just spilling the beans like I am right now with the spoilers. You're right, Nerdy Geek. We got spoilers. And fucking that's what I'm doing. I'm spoiling it just like Guy Gardner is right here.
They make his face terrific. How do they work? They make his face look different in your brain when he wears them so that you don't know who he is.
Yes, I know this.
So you know he's Clark Kent.
What?
Oh shit! I gotta go back.
He nailed it. He nailed Guy Gardner.
Oh, I lost it. There you go. he did know Guy Gardner. Hang on, I fucking lost it. My bad.
He does it. Just us, because we are also of the cloth.
Of the cloth?
We came for him.
He does this because we are the cloth.
This is the part when I started hating Lex. I was like, I was like, when he went to that, I was like, no! I actually screamed in the movie theater like, no!
Well, the Fortress of Solitude was dope, bro. The only problem I had with the Fortress of Solitude was I honestly liked the original Fortress of Solitude because it was just kind of like carved out of rock, and then there was like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just looked kind of cool. Whereas this Fortress of Solitude, it comes out of the ground, and then it like disappears back into the. So I mean that's cool because it kind of hides it away. But I like the original version where it's just kind of carved out of.
It was out in the Himalayas of the Arctic.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So that, but this was the inside, the layer of the inside. If you go back, there's like a lot of hidden Easter eggs. Like I guess there was one where there's like a hammer above Crypto's bowl, and there's like just a bunch of just little Easter eggs in the Fortress of Solitude.
I caught that too.
Here we can use to convince the general Superman requires immediate action. I can't stand the metahumans, but he's so much.
Oh, Nerdy Geek got some info for us. He says that Hypno Glasses mentioned in Superman number 330 in 1978. Oh, that'd be a good issue to look for. That's cool, man, because that Guy Gardner breaks it down. And I've never heard of Hypno Glasses like ever until once I see that, I was like, that's dope. That makes sense.
Yeah. John Burns was the one that did the origin where it's like it's not hypnosis, it's where like now Clark Kent could adjust his eyes to anything in the glasses. So that's the interesting thing that every artist keep doing a different origin for Superman with glasses or with this and that.
That was a good way to but that does make sense though, because when you look at him, you know, it hypnotizes you because you see a different, and that was cool, man, how Guy Gardner explained it. He's like, oh, you didn't know that?
It's worse.
But and that's the thing with James Gunn, like it's all tribute to the past.
Yeah,
I like that.
He does a good job of homaging.
Man. He's not a man. He's an it. A thing with a cocky grin and a stupid outfit that's somehow become the focal point of the entire world's conversation.
Boom. And that's why he's the best Lex Luthor, man. Look at that, man. Look at that face. Look at that stare. That blank coldness. He nails his lines. He does an amazing job. And then when he has to switch the emotion towards the end, he does a great job, man. This guy kills it as Lex Luthor.
Nothing's felt right since he showed. Oh, yeah, that's going to be...
That's the Superman busting through the door. And you're saying that's the homage to the Superman 78 when he busts through the metal door.
Go back to it. Watch the whole thing here and how Miss Test Bucket runs right there, and watch the 78. Watch.
to stop him.
See how he runs?
Superman.
That's right. Oh shit! And he's sitting at his desk like similar Lex style. Yeah.
We finally made. Would you like a coffee?
Where's the dog?
Dog.
The dog, loser! You took the dog!
That's right, you get all of this.
Where's the dog?
I have no clue.
Where is it? Where's the trigger? There's this Batman movie. This is badass.
What you're talking about.
He's just a dog.
I don't know what dog you're talking about. Ugly dog and cake.
That's such a good Lex Luthor moment, right?
It is. I'm like, coffee, I was like, you're a dick.
What did you say?
So this guy just flew into Midtown and started attacking people, demanding for Superman to show up?
Yeah, it's all there in my article.
Man, he does a great job of switching back, right? From Superman to Clark Kent. Because his mannerisms as Clark Kent are great. And his mannerisms as he plays Clark Kent, I like his version of Clark Kent because it's more of like a more confident Clark Kent. Like he's already been dating Lois for 3 months. So it's not like he's all nervous around her. He's not bumbling around her. You know, he's confident because he's already been with her for 3 months already. So I like this version of Clark Kent.
And I'd actually have to make it through your writing, Clark. Knowledge is worth many sacrifices. That isn't one of them.
Dude, the kid that played fucking
Jimmy
Jimmy Olsen. Oh man, this guy is hilarious on fucking what's the HBO Max show that I'm trying to think of where he's like the preacher's son with John Goodman. Righteous Gemstones. He has a character in Righteous Gemstones, and he is hilarious. So he did a great job as Jimmy Olsen, man.
Very funny, Lois.
Oh my God, he's so fine.
22 people in the hospital, over 20 million in property.
They're all fawning over him. He's so fine.
Yeah, it does make you wonder.
Wonder what?
As great as he is, maybe Superman didn't completely think through the ramifications of the Bravia thing.
Well, if this guy is even from Bravia.
What do you mean? His name is the Hammer of Bravia.
Yeah, I doubt his parents named him that, Jimmy. We have no clue what his actual goal was here.
I think it's pretty obvious the goal was kicking Superman's ass.
He didn't completely kick Superman's ass.
I don't know, man. He pretty much kicked his ass pretty big. And a lot of people are pissed about that, Angel, that Superman gets his ass kicked. They're like, that's not Superman. That's not our Superman, bro. I'm
So,
like, man.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, for everybody's watching, Superman in comic books got his ass kicked stack of times. Matter of fact, there's a guy called Doomsday.
Yeah.
Or how about General Zod? Does anybody forget about the 78 movie when General Zod kicked his ass? So why is this different? Why is this why is everybody bashing this Superman, but 78 got his ass kicked too?
Right. And it was I think who do I see? I was watching earlier today. Fuck, man, I'm stoned. Mighty Comics and Collectible did something about how Superman getting his ass kicked, and it just it didn't feel like our Man of Steel. And I was like, man, I disagree with that. Like that, I totally think this is our Man of Steel. Like I relate more to this Superman. He doesn't have to always be the guy on top. Like he does need help. Like one of the things like he was saying that he didn't like the fact that Superman needed all this help from the Justice Gang. Like that's not Superman. Like Superman doesn't need help because he's like the immortal, he's the prime being. He's the number one, the alpha, the mega out of all the metahumans. And I was like, I disagree with that, man. Like the Justice Gang is there because, for a reason. Like Superman does need help at certain times where the Justice League steps in and has to help him out. It's not that Superman can't do it. It's just that Superman at some point he gets foiled by these guys like Lex Luthor and others where he does need help.
And that's the thing. And that's what Lex was saying in this movie. You may have the bronze, but I have the brains. And Lex studied his move. And you know what that move is? Lex did exactly what Batman would do. I'm going to study every single one of you guys and I have everybody's weaknesses. That's smart. So it's like the 70, we're going to go back to 78. Gene Hackman knows I can't beat Superman. I'm going to use this. And what do? I trick General Zod and these two other bozos to beat Superman. And they beat him. Superman left. Has everybody forgot? He left. He bounced. He looked at my chocolates. He said, deuces.
Yeah.
Went up to Force of Solitude. But we're not going to talk about that though, right?
Right. And that's another thing. I don't understand where the outrage is coming from where Superman is getting his ass kicked. Like that's, he has to overcome something. Like that, what do you expect the movie to be? Like for him to not get his ass kicked? Like I don't understand what's the plot supposed to be then? If he's not supposed to get his ass kicked and overcome some type of crazy obstacle, then what the fuck are we watching? Like, you know what I mean?
Just to point out to everybody else, this Clark Kent has more confidence. Again, if you go back to 78 Superman, Christopher Reeves, when he played Clark Kent, wasn't the confidence guy. He was actually being pushed over by everybody. Exactly. So, anybody want to debate with me about this? I could debate anybody.
Well, look at his facial expression. Like he's pissed that people are saying that Superman got his ass kicked. He's like, no, bro. He's like, he took a beam and he get his ass kicked
Pretty thoroughly, Clark.
Sir? What is this?
Now this.
Oh, I love this part. Oh my god, I love this part. Because again, for a guy who I have 3 dogs, and the German that Crypto, that is my German Shepherd and Pit Bull mix. Because I have a Pit Bull who's a Pit Bull mixed terrier who she's like bonkers, and I got the German Shepherd. This is I can relate to. Because me and my son, we both looked at it, and goes, who does that dog remind you of? Gloria.
Well, what this reminds me of is I've read the DC compact of All-Star Superman, and in All-Star Superman, his layer is similar to this with the robots and how it's set up, how how they're numbered, how he has his super bots. And when he comes into this layer, I was like, oh man, this is just like All-Star Superman. And I remember when they were putting the movie together at the beginning, and they were talking about James Gunn's inspiration and what comic books that he used, and people were trying to speculate and trying to go out and buy, what comic book did he use? And it was All-Star Superman, that story. And I was like, that's interesting, man. So I went out and I picked it up. It was a great story.
Actually, this one actually those robots go back further than All-Star Superman. So if you go back to the old Superman cartoons back in the 40s or 50s, I believe, there's a scene where Lois Lane got kidnapped by a crazy scientist, and he's on top of a observation, and he's shooting a beam. Superman had to go save Lois Lane. So he had to fight robots. Each robot had a number: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 15. That's what James Gunn got it from. So guys, go back on YouTube and watch the old Superman cartoon from the 50s, and you will see him fighting robots that are numbered. They look just like that with numbers. So it goes back further than All-Star Superman.
So dope, bro. This is fucking awesome. All right, let's play the rest.
Crypto! What the hey, dude? I thought you destroyed the whole Superman robots. I thought I told you to keep an eye on him.
We feed the canine, but he is unruly. And he realizes we are not flesh and blood and couldn't, in our heart of hearts, care less whether he lives or dies.
Vicious.
So fucking funny, dude.
You don't give
you know what?
It's
hard. I love this part because there is a lot of dog lovers. There's a lot of pet owners out there, and I'll be honest with you, bro. I live single, right? I live by myself in my own apartment. I'm what they call it a empty net. What is that? Empty
nester.
Whatever. Yeah. So all my kids are grown up. They're all gone. I don't feel the need to have a dog or a pet. Like I once purchased a Venus flytrap when I first moved into this apartment, and it lasted for like 3 weeks. I thought I'm gonna take care of Venus flytrap. I'm gonna call it Audrey. I'm gonna talk to it every day. I'm gonna give it. It died like in 3 weeks, bro. So I'm not the guy to have animals. I can't. I'm allergic to cats. My best friend, Madam Stephanie, shout out, Madam Blaster. She has a shit ton of cats, man. And I go over there and I cannot stand cats. I'm sorry. I hate fucking cats. I'm allergic
to them. Allergic, I don't blame you. I have 2 cats. They were rescued. Right. But this right here destroying the fortress, I can relate. Right now, my dogs are on the couch and the pillows are rearranged everywhere because they lose their shit when people walk by the house. So this, I'm telling you, like,
the robots.
we relate. That's what me and my son was like, Gloria. Like we looked at each other like, Gloria. Oh yeah, I can relate to this.
Yeah, I relate to the robot. We're like, well, yeah, we don't really like the dog, so
stop, Crypto, leave it. Ow, ow, stop, ow, stop.
All he wants to do is play.
Ow, stop it, stop, sit, stay.
Okay, at this moment, did you think that he was going to take Crypto with him?
Yes.
So did I. So did I, bro.
But you know what it is? I think the important thing is why he did it, because why he's like, you are the same streets as I am. Someone has to stay here. You're not trained yet. Because remember, he's still a puppy stage. That's puppy stage.
That makes sense. And he's like the guard dog, right?
Yes.
Pretty much of the house. Like he's staying back. He's the guard dog.
So right now, the way he's
watching him too. He's only supposed to be watching him too. It's not like his dog. You don't want
Yeah.
to put, you know. Yeah. So I love this part right here.
Thank you for clicking on our video.
All right. No more spoilers, guys. So you can come back now. Oh man, that was fun, bro. I just
But
want to
he
share
is
some of those moments.
my favorite. How much do I love him, ladies and gentlemen? It took me a stack of Walmarts
Uh-huh.
to find. I only got the figure.
Oh,
I only got this. For
The
this.
McFarlane.
Yes.
Oh shit! Let me take a look at that. That's dope, bro.
I only got it because of crypto.
Nice. That's sick, bro.
I finally got one.
My boy Fable, he would
finally
love
got
that, man.
one.
He loves figs. That's dope right there.
Yeah, I mean, there's like there's actually a comic
right?
book. Huh?
Those are hard to find, right? The McFarlane ones?
My local, so finally my local Walmart here stacked them, but they were gone like this. They had Lex, they had Mr. Terrific, but they didn't have no more Crypto Superman. They fly fast. And I'm kicking myself not buying an extra one.
Speaking of flying fast, we are going to be doing the giveaway in top 10 here. This is late night after hours with your boy Razor Comics. Hanging out with Angel. We're going to be giving out a Geiger number 10 here in moments. So stay tuned. This is the homage cover to Superman Action Comics. This is Geiger number 10. And then I have the second printing. This is the second printing of Supergirl number 2, I do believe, or Supergirl number 1. And this is the Lozano cover. Beautiful, sick cover, bro. Going to be giving that away here in a moment. As long with the, this is the Summer of Superman Special. That's what that is. The Summer of Superman Special number 1. And then we have the Supergirl number 2. Lozano.
Love that cover.
Sick. So you got that, and then you got the art germ. I like this one right here. I like the art germ. Look at that art germ. Oh,
I like that one too. That's so Christopher Reeve.
So we're going to be giving that here in moments. We got top 10. We still got a pack show here. Another hour to go. We're hanging out. Angel Hunter 78. Make sure you guys give him a follow. You can find him on Whatnot. Angel Hunter 78. That's what you're looking for. $5 max shipping. $2 starts. He has the books. I like to get there and hopefully win. I'll be honest with you, Angel. I like to win the giveaways because when I win the giveaways, then I can get ahead of. I think it's what's a wrestling? Is it Ian Wrestling? A wrestling
Yes.
fan?
So the way the giveaway works is when you win the giveaway. So it depends how far you are. So if for me to ship, like for me to ship something to you, it's $8. If you win the giveaway, that you already got. If not, also did you get a comic book, but you got $5 off your shipping. So that means your next bid, your shipping is going to be $3. And it actually brings your shipping costs down even more. So that's more for you to spend. So that's like free money I'm giving.
Yeah. Yeah. And I get stacks of books all the time from Angel, man. Great seller, great guy, very knowledgeable. Thank you, Lisa, for dropping the links in the chat.
Thank you, Lisa.
Oh, not. That's him. 78. And soon to come, YouTube channel. Guys, we got to get this guy to start his own channel. He needs his own channel. We need some more Angel Hunter 78. Check him out in the meantime and whatnot. Here's what
I
we're
am
gonna do.
working on it.
Yeah, what's up? What's the update on your channel, bro? How much longer
so
are we gonna
perfect. Sam, I got a deal from Samsung, which lowered the laptop cost down to $300 off. So that order will be placed about 2 weeks from now. We're ordering the laptop. So the laptop is on its way. The microphone, the microphone that goes here, the very hidden, that's coming in. I'm waiting for a tripod and power banks. I am going to do my first testing and go on YouTube the same week as New York Comic Con.
How about a statue? Once you get, how long is it going to take to get the Superman statue in from 30?
That I'm waiting for the notification from Sideshow. But until then, I'm going to be doing stuff. I collect just not one of the statues. I collect comics as well. I collect original art. So there will be a lot of stuff that I will give. So there's gonna be a taste of everything. I collect omnibus, original art, statues, toys, you name it. It's gonna be there. I'm waiting for a couple.
Bro, unboxing. What about a Superman unboxing? The new Superman statue that's coming out. That'll
So
be sick,
that
man. I want to see you do
that I'm waiting for to come in. It's gonna be great. Which,
right, Lisa?
I will be. Hopefully, I'll get this movie poster signed that I won on Superman Day. At the local movie theater, and I'm gonna have that as my background. So when the statue comes in, we're gonna have the movie poster in the background. We're gonna have that. It's gonna be great. I'm looking for a right turntable for it. There's a couple of ones that I've seen that are big, that are remote, so I don't have to spin it myself. I can just press a button, it'll spin it by itself. We're on that way process. So it's just, I'm just waiting for the confirmation from Sideshow. That's the thing. I placed the order. They will let me know when it's going to be shipped. And when it's shipped, that's when I'm going to start prepping everything ready for it when the statue comes. And we're going to pre-record it, test it, see how it comes out before I air it. Do some editing if I have to. But it's going to be a great, great. I already, believe it or not, I have scripted my first 3 episodes.
Bro, I can't wait to see it. This 30th anniversary Sideshow piece, look at how big that fucking box is, man. That's going to be amazing. I would want to see this unboxing video. Lisa says that people would love to see this. People would love to see this as one of your first videos. This would be huge, bro. People would sub you up. We would love to see this.
Would everybody like to see an example of how big the Sideshow boxes are?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so put the screen to you. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Put the screen to you. I'll be right back.
You got it, buddy. Now, we want to thank some people for stopping by today. We have Random Reads in the building. Thank you for stopping by. Everybody, this is Late Night After Hours. Everybody is welcome. You're all welcome. It's a community hangout, mature adult theme community hangout. But thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your Random Reads. Welcome to the show, my guy.
Welcome to the fucking show.
And all are welcome.
All are welcome. All are welcome.
We got some other people in the building. Random Reads is stopping by. Let's see. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Let's get all caught up here. Who else do we have here? Steven Spock, my guy. We got Nerdy Geek, Jeffrey Darcy. Fable. What? We got one collection in the building? One collection down. My guy Fable's in the building. What to do, my guy? Thank you for stopping by. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the fucking show.
What's up? Appreciate you, Fable. Thank you for stopping by, my guy. We are hanging out today. Late night, Razor Comics. Fable's in the building.
What's up? What's up?
Let's see what Angel's got going on backstage. Angel, you ready?
These boxes are. That's the Tila.
Holy shit, that's Tila? Bro, that's fucking dope. Holy shit, bro.
That's how big they are.
That's badass.
Here's the Green Lantern. That's what I'm saying. The boxes are huge.
Holy shit, brother. That's big time right there.
So
that's fucking
this is
badass.
a short
The
box cover.
itself is
That's
dope.
how big it is.
Yeah, look at the box.
That's
Look
a
at the
short
artwork
box
on
cover.
Fuck, that's a short box.
Here's another one. These are
Can I
big
see
the boxes
this?
are.
I'm
That's what I'm
jealous.
saying. It's insane.
I'm so jealous.
Here's the Batman and Catwoman.
Head Cutter says, "Oh, there's a wild comic and 3D printed sculptor channel inbound, guys. Look out for Headhunter, brother."
And
I'm jealous.
The last
bro.
one.
Yeah, what else you got?
Aquaman.
Holy shit, that's fucking
Again,
dope,
short
man.
box comparison.
Fuck, bro.
So that's how big. So when I receive it, it's gonna be a freak. It looks like a refrigerator is gonna come through my door.
legit, people love those unboxings, those statue unboxings, brother. And if you're getting those like that, you definitely need to shoot an unboxing video. People are going to watch that.
I still have unboxing. I still have stuff that I haven't even looked at. I opened the sleeve by accident. I have a Stan Lee hot toy. I have stuff that I haven't even opened yet.
So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. And speaking of unboxings and hauls, tomorrow, stop by, hang out with me, 9 p.m. We're doing a little bit later because tonight we're hanging out. We're having fun. Superman show. We might even go a little bit later on tonight because we're having such a good time. But tomorrow, guys, 9 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be doing my haul video, over $400 in new comic book day books. It's sitting right here. It's against the wall. It's ready to go. It's going to be 9 p.m. Eastern. It's live. I flip the camera around. I show the books off. It's all about the books. Nothing but sick covers, bro. You ready? Because I'm ready. Scoden. And we drop the covers. We talk to the gurus. They tell me that I don't know shit about comic books. I fuck up the name of the artist. You correct me. We have a great time. So stop by tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m., a live haul. The gurus, we hang out. We have a great time. People that love comic books show up. Help your boy out on his comic book journey because this guy does not know shit about comic books. Now, my voice is, we need some coffee. I need to take a break. Angel, what do you say?
I need a cup of Joe myself.
Let's take a couple minutes. Intermission time, guys. We're going to get up, grab a cup of coffee, smoke them if you got them. Let's put some music on while we step away here. And we will come back and continue with Late Night After Hours. We're going to get to the top 10. We got that coming up. We still got this subscriber giveaway. Sit covers, bro. So that's coming up. But we're going to stretch our legs, hit the Albano, get some coffee, and then we will come right back to you after these messages.
We'll be right back.
Here we go.
Anybody listening to me ain't in the Matrix. I rap to the bass kick. You see how my face kick? I'm about that boom bap. It's back to the basics. Everybody ain't with it. I get it. Understand. Some MCs, they sound dope over bands. Others leave the drums out completely. I understand. But KRS, I take it back to the first jam. Bang on them live at the club. We put some things on them. Boom bap tracks with raps. What we sang for them. Double 18s with the tweeter. We put the chains on them. Fly them to the ceiling so the sound, it can rain on them. I get insane on them. Put the stain on them. Some cities can't even believe the teacher even came for them. Take aim, spit flame, bang, bang on them. When I'm live, any new track, I'ma train on them. I did these songs so fast, I ain't got names for them. Why these rappers are stuck, man? I feel ashamed for them. If you confused, I put the knowledge reins on them. If they refuse, I put RJ Payne on them. Lift stages like I got cranes on them. Fuck an industry like these other rappers, they slave for them. Me, I'm at the shop and go locally. Then I walk down to the venue and rip that shit vocally. Yeah, the whole America, yes, we rock that. Crowd in the stereo for the block rap. Hip hop is back with that boom bap. We got that. We got that. The whole America, yes, we rock that. Crowd in the stereo for the block rap. You want them new lyrics over hot tracks? We got that. We got that. Life changer, right bangers. This is how it's supposed to be. Can I talk to you like Jodeci? When the student is ready, the teacher appears openly. Oceanic sea fan traveler moving globally. You know of me, and if you don't get educated, I edutain it. Hip hop's culture's not drug related. I stated, never debated. I created, got that Malcolm X-ray vision. See through the fake shit. Back to basics. The bass kick, you gotta face it. Original B-boy to the sneaker. Look how I lace it, taste it. Look how the place get when I grace it. Neither your mind or your time or your dime, I'm gonna waste it. I pace it out, take the bass kick out, and the snare, yeah, just let the bass stick out. You see, that's right. Get your tickets early. It's going down like this. Yeah, the whole America, yes, we rock that. Crowd in the stereo for the block rap. Hip hop is back with that boom bap. We got that. We got that. The whole America, yes, we rock that. Crowd in the stereo for the block rap. You want them new lyrics over hot tracks? We got that. We got that. Last verse, spit it out. Lyric gotta get it out. The preservation of hip hop is what we've been about. Dudes spit confused with my views because they live in doubt and fear. So when I'm not there, they want to riff and shout. But when I show up, they like, hold up, what this about? As I kill a career, they fans pour the liquor out. I spit that underground sound, you gotta dig it out. Culture gatekeeper, the teacher, I know a quicker route to the top, non-stop, that's what this about. They say you successful when you eat it, my stomach's sticking out. I pick them out, I eat from a Super Bowl, so these rappers ballin' in our culture, we gonna kick them out. They must be tripping out, me they better figure out who's really pumping before they heart, I rip it out. There's the exit, you see them slipping out, this real hip-hop is what this is all about. Go, yeah, the whole America, yes, we rock that. Crowd in the stereo for the block rap. Hip-hop is back with that boom bap. We got that, we got that. The whole America, yes, we rock that. Crowd in the stereo for the block rap. You want them new lyrics over hot tracks? We got that, we got that. You know what you're dealing with. Skills. Yeah, yeah. I came here today with the boom bap just to say that the drums are strong and my rhymes are long and we still spit to this day. Cause if I could speak the facts, we keep the culture intact. We named it hip hop and everywhere we play and say we do inspire people. So I came here to say that the real is here to stay. And the proof of this is that I'm here today. No, them can't stop this. They can't stop me. Nope, them can't stop Chris. They can't stop the truth. Nope, the truth must persist. A lot of them so aggravated, I drop this. And the time it take to make one album, I make 6. One take, one time, one rhyme, that's the mix. New talk from New York, do you want to pick the piece of the war? I'm lethal with the whip. Like Madison, I'm in a square garden taking a flick. But if I pull a ball out of the basket, you getting nicked. No dilly-dally, Harry met Sally, I spit it quick. This the hot shit, mumble jumble, I'm not quick. Bitches and hoes, fake thugs, that's not my topic. I spit the comedic Coptic, the pyramid, I top it. My all-seeing eyes, the capstone, I rock shit. So after this rhyme trafficker with the stamina spits the massacre on amateur, the spot laughs at ya. You know the consequences, I stand at all entrances. I told you I'm the judge, I'm spitting them death sentences. Rappers better smell the coffee and get up off me. I'm sitting on a hill named Lauren, killing them softly. I came here today with the boom bap just to say that the drums are strong and my rhymes are long and we still spit to this day. Cause if I could speak the facts, we keep the culture intact. We named it hip hop and everywhere we play and say we do inspire people. So I came here to say that the real is here to stay. And the proof of this is that I'm here today.
Oh, holy shnikes. $50 super chiznat.
50.
We got a 50 heater. Holy, we got to run it. My guy dropping the 50. Scotty Mac, Frankenstein, Pentex, Einstein. My guy, I appreciate you dropping the $50. Holla. Boy. Can't wait till that YouTube monetization check hits at the end of the month because we're going to ball out, son. And we do give it back to the gurus. Speaking of giving it back, we're going to be running a giveaway here in a moment because that's what we do. I give back to those who support the channel. Thank you, my guy. I really do appreciate it. We are going to be investing into the channel. And one of the things that I want to do is be doing giveaways, guys, every week from now on. Every show, late night after hours. On the members live only, we're going to be doing a giveaway. Every night here on late night, 2 giveaways. A members only and a subscriber giveaway. You have a chance to win 2 giveaways every night if you're a member. If you're a subscriber, just hang out. We're going to be giving away books every single weekend for my way of saying thanks. And they're going to be sick covers. I'm going to try to get some exclusive covers. I'm going to try to mix it up. Going to get some cartoon books, some fun books, some new comic book day stuff because I know you love that. So I am going to cater. I'm going to try to get some sick stuff for you guys. So stick around. Hang out. I promise it pays off. Thank you so much, my guy. I really appreciate it. Nothing but sick covers, bro. And we got big time super chat from my guy. So let's run it.
I'm rich, bitch.
Yeah, big everybody.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Oh, yeah. Super chat, super chat,
You're
super
gonna
chat.
like this guy. He's all right. He's a good fella. He's one of us.
Forget about it. And you know,
you know what? We need to do that one day like this. And Lisa Noble comes on the air and goes, "Shut the fuck up."
bro, we're going to get Lisa Noble on here one time. One time, Lisa
Yeah,
Noble.
Lisa, she needs to come on. We need to do that, Google guy. And then Lisa will come on the screen and go, "Hey, shut the fuck up." And she disappears.
And we clip that shit. Exactly.
Yep.
We save it. It goes down in history, in comic book community history. A once and only lifetime. Lisa,
yep.
We're going to get her, bro. Even if it's just her and the voice off camera, somehow I'm going to work it out. I'm gonna keep working on you, Lisa. Come on, let's work on it right now, Angel. Let's do the Lisa. Let's give her a Lisa chat, man. Come on, bro. Help me out with her. Come on, guys. Let's get Lisa on here one of these days. Ready? Lisa.
Lisa.
Lisa, we want you to do your once in a lifetime appearance. Anytime that you want to do it, shit, we will do a special. I'll drop a ceasefire Sunday special. Well, we'll have you and we'll do a one-on-one 3-hour interview. Lisa Noble promoting the Instagram, the eBay store. It'll be all Lisa all day.
We want to see the face of the great and powerful Oz.
Yeah, the great and powerful Oz. Lisa's like, she's like, I don't know. I would love to have you here, Lisa. Nothing but love for you. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for stopping by tonight. We were hanging out this late night after hours with your boy, Razor Comics. And it wouldn't be Razor Comics without a little bit of drama. Dun, 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 dun. So, I know Angel is the positive portion of the show. And I like to, of course, hoodwink him while I have him here. And use him as the positive anchor. And then I quickly switch into the comic book awards drama. Just to recap over the last couple of weeks, what have happened, what have transpired. Quickly, there's a couple of videos that you can check out that I would prefer you to watch, but I'm going to recap here a couple of questions that have been popped up, that have been raised, and we'll discuss them. Comic Book Community Awards are coming up. The voting is open now. In a couple of weeks, it'll be closed. I don't know the categories. I don't know what's going on over there with how they are collecting the votes. I do know that there is not a third party. There's no group that's coming in that's actually monitoring the votes. Now, when it comes to Comic Book Community Awards, we all know that Brian runs that Comic Book Community Awards. And I'm not sure if you know this, Angel, but they have a committee that they put together. That's basically a group, and I call it Brian's circle jerk of his friends, right? But this committee is supposed to be, the overseer of this process. And the one problem that I have, and the one thing that I've always kind of mentioned and brought up, was the voting process. Voting process goes through Brian. He's pretty much the guy who tallies the votes, and then, from what I am aware of, he presents this to the committee. Now, I could be wrong. Somebody could do their own video and they can correct me. And if there's somebody that's in the committee in the chat right now that wants to correct me, give me some info, I would love to hear from you. I can even drop the link. We'll have you on. But from what I'm aware of, is the committee, after Brian has the votes, he kind of shows them, like presents them to the committee. Now, here's where the issue in lies in the video that I dropped. I've come across, I want to say, some information, but let's just say that it's my feeling that there might be, maybe that there could be, not saying that there was in the past, not saying that there is now, or that there would be. I'm not sure. I don't have any, evidence or anything at all. But from what I'm hearing on the streets is that voting system is not on the up and up. That not saying that there's shadiness. I have a video that you can go check out, but there should be somebody else monitoring the system other than Brian, because there can be some shadiness that can happen with the voting. Not saying that it's rigged. I'm just saying that it's easy to rig something when you have the control of the voting process. if there's more transparency, and here's something that I would do if I was a member of the committee or if I ran the Combo Community Awards, I would use some of the money from the sponsors to hire, check this out, Angel, a third party group that specializes in just that, right? Capturing that data, putting together those votes, so that way there is some transparency. And then at the end of the process, you can see that there's a list. Here's the vote. It's clear.
Fair.
Gray. It's black and white.
Fair.
That's how I would handle the voting process if you're gonna go by the poll. Here's who I think is my favorite channel, and you tally them up. Now you can obviously purchase GoDaddy or some of the software to create your website, and in that website you can add features like a poll, and in that feature you can collect that data, put it on a spreadsheet, and I'm assuming Brian LCS is using something similar to that, is what I'm assuming. Now, you can hire a third-party service to come in and collect that data for you and present it so that way we know who's voting. That's been one of my biggest problems with the Combo Community Awards. Is not saying that there's some shenanigans. What I'm saying is that there could be, but there's no transparency. And from what I'm hearing, there might be some, maybe some issues with the voting. That's all I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. If somebody was winning by 6 votes, but he's friends with somebody that's losing, it's easy to say, well, he won. I get what you're saying. I think it is a smart thing to, when you get money from sponsor, it is a smart thing to hire a third party to do it for you, because then it takes the pressure off of you. And that way, when certain people win, they know it's fair. He's not picking, he's not fixing. I mean, you prove a very good point. It's very interesting. I'm not a big award person. Shit. Even when I play sports, I don't give me the MVP or the season, do this, and I don't want that, because I just, not my cup of tea. If I do this channel and if I win, thank you for voting for me. But if I don't win, it's not the end of the world.
What it makes you think though, like, here, okay, so here's the issue I have. Like, I don't know. So let's say I win an award, right? Did I really win an award? Or did they shuffle votes around so that way I can win an award? Or vice versa. Maybe I didn't win an award and my votes got shuffled so that I wouldn't win an award. So I'm left with myself. I'm a little confused. Even my own video, it leaves me confused, because as somebody who's a spectator, it makes you wonder, like, okay, if such and such wins an award, did they actually win that award? That's where the transparency comes into the question. And we're not questioning Brian's character. I can do that, but what I'm doing is I'm questioning the whole award process. I'm not just picking at Brian. If there's a committee, then the committee, if I was on the committee, I would bring that up. That's the focal point of that money that's coming from the sponsors should be going to a third party to monitor those votes. I understand that the statues is where that most of that money goes to, and those statues are really cute. They got the blinky flashly light on it. It's clear. It does all that cool shit. Maybe dial it down on the statue. Maybe you just get a cool little bowler's trophy or something this year, but you get an actual process where there's transparency and you know exactly where your vote is going to. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very good idea. But it all comes down to the person who wants to do it.
Right. Comes down to the person who wants to do it. It's really not a lot of money to hire one of those third-party services. And if you get the right sponsors, and I took a look at that list of sponsors is pretty, we can pull it up. As a matter of fact, we can take a look at it. The list of sponsors for this year's awards, I got to actually find the link here. So I'll try to fill air. But I did not recognize a whole bunch of them compared to last year's sponsors. So I'm not going to say that I affected the comic book community awards, but I affected the comic book community awards. Let me show you this shit. How come? Hang on. All right, there it is. Okay, so here's the sponsors right here. This is the comic book community homepage. Nominate your favorite YouTuber, blah, blah, blah. And that video right there, I pulled this up. This video did not do good. We'll take a look at it, bro. But I think it got maybe 100 views. I don't know. But it's been out for a couple weeks, couple months. And it's basically all his friends. It's just like, here's my friends. But here's the information. And if you scroll through, just take a look at the awards, guys. And look at the sponsors who we have this year. And remember the sponsors from last year. Big names, right? DJ Links, Comics Curing Cancer, Rob Fatstacks. Huge names on this list. Let's take a look at what we got this year. After I ran it about the Taco Bell situation, let's see how you're doing now. Here's what we got. We got 2025 Comic Book Community Awards sponsors. Who we have here? We have Just Your Average Geeks. Have you heard of them? Guys, chat, let me know. Because I'm the Cliffs reporter. I have not. Uncanny Derek Comics. I have not heard of you, Derek. You might be a great gentleman. I don't know who you are. Good Nerds. I'm sure you're a great person. Good Nerds. Have no idea who you are. Aurora Comics Podcast. Aurora. Is this Aurora? I think I invited them to do the Beyond the Con, and they did not want to do the Beyond the Con. I think this is who the group I invited. So I think they're just, I think it's that nurse, and it might be the wrong group, but I don't know. But I know Aurora did not want to do anything with us with Beyond the Con. So Aurora is a sponsor. That's interesting. Christina Payne is a sponsor. So she is a moderator in a lot of comic community awards, a lot of comic community channels, including mine. I think I have as a moderator. I'm almost positive. And she is up for a couple of awards. I think moderator's one of them. I'm thinking. I'm so we have Christina Payne as a sponsor. We have Lock Win, my guy, Mad Monkey. Oh my, holy shit, guys. Say it ain't so, Mad Monkey. Say it ain't so. E2 Brute. E2 Brute. This is a knife right here, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news. A knife. And your boy Razor's back tonight. Hold up. Man Monkey Lock. My guy Lock. Man Monkey Love. Oh, man. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me, champ? Artist and Coffee Addict, Lock Win, Mad Monkey Love. Oh, hang on. We're going to have to play it, Lock. I don't know if you're watching, man, but I got to give it to you, brother. I got to give you the walk of shame, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. We love Mad Monkey Love around here. He's a guest on the show, a friend of the channels, but we got to call it as we see it or we wouldn't be Razor Comics. So let's give him the walk of shame, ladies and gentlemen.
Shame. Shame.
Lock, you deserve it one more time just because you're a friend of mine. It double hurt. So you deserve a double walk.
Shame. Shame.
We'll circle back to you later on, Lock. Gonna circle back to you. I know you're busy right now. Hopefully. We got Big Nasty Comics. Never heard of you. Sorry. Comics will break your heart. Okay. Heroes for Hire. At first, I thought this was my buddy Matt. Heroes for Hire, but it's not. It's not. This is Heroes for Heroes, not Heroes for Hire. It says Heroes for Hero Bronze. I heard of Bronze Age Nerd. I know who that guy is, kind of. Aussieverse and Commieverse. And there's your 2025 sponsors, ladies and gentlemen. So, not saying that I had an effect on your award show, Brian. But yeah, I guess I am saying that. So let's watch the video. Play the clip. I'm not gonna wait forever for that fucking thing. That's too long.
Some of the community
this
members.
is the live
So
streams. This
we
is
decided
not
to break it out
the,
from separate from my channel. So I think that's a good idea. And Christine is here, for, first
like
one
a
in.
promo video that they did. Let me see. Yeah, it's too long. But it was basically a kickoff that they did. And it was the whole crew, basically. It was, I don't know who's going to be the host this year. I think it's Cliff. But it's basically, here's my buddies again, and we're doing another award show. But as we see who the sponsors are this year, I really haven't heard of any of them compared to who we see from last year. So do what you want with that. And I'm going to call it the Razor Comic Effect, ladies and gentlemen. At least we know Locke. Oh, Lisa. We love Locke. I love Locke, but he does got some splaining to do. So when we have Locke on here, I got to ask my guy the question. I'll do it. Bronze is cool. Yeah, I think I've come across him on a couple of streams. Locke rocks. Be gentle. I am, bro. I'm being very gentle with Locke. I gave him 2 shames because he's a friend of mine. Scotty Mack said no. He too, Brute. Divinity Comics said they should have most hated. I would win that hands down. I don't know, bro. I think I would give you a run for your money if people were being honest when it comes to the most hated. Lisa says that she's not familiar with those names. No. CBCA Awards stayed silent on that video. Yeah. So that is my award drama for the week because I had questions on that. And so sorry I had to drag you into that, Angel, but got to cover it, man. They asked for it.
It's okay. You know what it is? Sometimes it's good to hear other people. Like I said, I'm considered a virgin in this field right now.
I almost spit my coffee out.
And yes. And I think to hear people to say like me saying, just give it a third party, it's less drama. It will just cut any argument and it'll be easier. Then that way you won't have a bad rep. Whoever does these awards, I'm thinking of me as a business point of view. It'll take the pressure off of you.
Right.
It'll take the heat off of you.
Right.
And you won't look like the bad guy. And it's just that way. So maybe by getting new people in there, maybe they might be fair games. Maybe they may say, no, we need to do this way or maybe we do that way. So it's just very interesting. Maybe it might change. Sometimes it takes 2 people that who are sponsors that can change everything. That's all it takes. So all you could do is, it's like I tell people when you vote, all you can do is vote and then hope for the best.
I had an interesting comment from, let's see if I can go back to it here. It was a long one, but I had a buddy of mine, BL Blankenship. Shout out to BL. And he had an interesting comment on one of my videos. So let me pull this up. And I'll share this with you guys on how to remedy the situation. All right. This is the Razor Rants Comic Book Community Awards comes a calling when I had one of the sponsors reach out to me about, me basically kind of mending the bridge with Brian LCS. And this sponsor basically wanted me to squash all the beef with Brian. So that way this sponsor, let's call him Robbie, this guy named Robbie, could get another sponsor, one of the big sponsors that's no longer on that page that you see there. They wanted that sponsor to come back so bad that they wanted me to make up with Brian. So that way they can go to that big sponsor and say, hey, look, Razor's okay now. You guys could come back. And check this out. The shady shit was that sponsor wanted one of the big sponsors to work with them on a project. And they wanted to use me as a middle person. I'm like, bro, that's not cool at all, man. I understand, don't fucking guilt trip me into do something for charity. you know, but and hold this over my head. I'm not down with that. So this is what that video was all about. Was about a sponsor basically trying to reach out to me to get me to mend the broken bridge with Brian LCS, so that way they can get one of the big sponsors that you don't see on that page anymore to come back and then work on another project, another charity project. And it was kind of shady, the whole situation. I did a video, and then I had a gentleman here, BL Blankenship, say this. He said, here's my suggestion. He said, just sit down for a minute and consider that there's another way, okay? Here's my suggestion. What if you not only joined the CBC Awards hierarchy, but more or less took it over, ascending to a seat of power where you could super inflate and mediate these awards, which is a good point. Imagine how awesome that could be. You could present the dude with a $5 gift card for Taco Bell on air. You could refuse to call him anything but names like local gringo, cracker, etc., in public or private. Twitter, and it is possible that they may become another arbitrary, excuse me, did I skip over? Yeah. Anyway, I saw that, thought it was funny. Checked out the awards, shared them on Twitter, and it's possible that they may become another arbitrary battleground for a bunch of indie creators. And it seems that, you know, he goes this whole Ripperverse thing. But his whole suggestion about me taking over the Comic Community Awards and ascending to the hierarchy, seat of power, where I could super inflate and mediate the awards. I think that's an awesome suggestion. And he goes into, you know, imagine how awesome that could be if you could present the dude with a $5 gift card for Taco Bell on air, which I think is brilliant. But here's the problem, BL. The guy has he's so big-headed, you know, your ego is not your amigo. And when it comes to Brian LCS, man, he is hard-headed. You know, his feelings are very hurt that I affected him to this capacity, that his award show is going to hurt. It's going to suffer this year. It's not going to be like it was last year. And the fix is right here. You're looking right at him. I'm the fix. Me running the award show would be the fix. That would be the fix, because I would fucking fix it. I know how to put together a community event. I've done it before. I've done it in my personal life. I did it in my private life. I've done it here on YouTube. I can put together a community event. I can run it. I know how to put together to work with people in a committee. I know how to assign subcommittees, how to assign tasks. I know how to come together on a Zoom meeting, on a Teams meeting, how to present responsibilities, how to hold people accountable for responsibilities, how to assign roles, delegate tasks. One of the first things, like I said I would do, is I would bring in a third party for the voting system. We work the whole voting process. I would nominate certain people to run certain committees, hire a committee to do that, hire another committee to look at the awards itself. So I would be the answer. You're correct, BL Blankenship. I would take it over, and I would do an amazing job. That's the answer, and it would never happen. It would be a great award show. We would have giveaways throughout the award show because it's a community event. So you should be giving back to the community I'm giving you gold right now, guys. During that award show, what you should be doing is giving away constant giveaways for each category. Can you imagine that? Each time you ran a category, you gave away something back to the community. We're going to give away a stack of books on this next award category, sponsored by such and such. Big Time Collectibles is giving away a stack of books. Such and such, Nerdy Geek is giving away a stack of books. Heroes for Hire is giving away a stack. Every category would be another giveaway. It would be an amazing award show. It would be fun. There would be entertainment. There would be laughter. It would be great. That's the answer. And they don't want to hear it, but I'm here to tell you that's what would be it. What do you think about that, Angel? About me running the comic?
I like the idea. It's a way to get the viewers to watch. To do it live would be awesome. If you do things like that, I mean, I don't want the free books, but the way the interaction is, I will watch it. I'm not a big awards guy. Like, hell, my ex-girlfriend used to watch the Oscars, and I used to look like, I'm not watching this shit. I'm going upstairs. I'm gonna watch some baseball. Like, because there's nothing there for me to watch. Like, I will watch the ESPN awards. That I will watch because it's entertaining. Yes, Lisa, that's right. I still didn't get the cherry pop.
That's what I would do, bro. Is I would make it entertaining. I would bring. That's a great point. I would have you on the committee. About the giveaways. Your information would be actually inputted. I would take your suggestions and actually listen to them and apply them. That's one thing that we've heard of that Brian LCS doesn't do. The people give them these type of decisions, these type of feedback, opinions that you just gave me have been given to them, and all we've heard was, "Thank you, I appreciate the feedback."
That would be cool. And the fact, like, instead of giving trophies, give I would do plaques. I would do a plaque, kind of like what YouTube. I see like people get YouTube plaques.
Oh yeah, like those clear ones for the million subs or whatever.
Yeah, something like that would be kind of cool. And then the next day, the winner could actually put a video or something on saying thank you, or kind of like have the people for the category, like give them a link, and it says when you get to your category, make sure you're backstage, so that when you're ready, I can put you on. You can say a thank you speech. That's the way to do it.
Plaque's a good idea. Plaque's a good idea. It saves on shipping too, right? Because the size of it,
because you can put it on a UPS, one of those UPS box flat rate boxes.
We're giving them gold. Let's not give them too much, bro. Because if we see plaques next year,
honestly though, my thing is like I wouldn't mind giving free advice, like at all. Like all I want to do is see people succeed.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I want to see people succeed.
We're here to tell you, put the Chicanos on the comic community award committee, and we would kill it. Put this one right here, number one, run it, and I would make sure Angel's on there, and we would kill it. We would trust me.
Yeah, like
I've done it. Beyond the Con event that I helped put together with the other content creators. Be it that it was a small event, it was a success. We gave away tons of books. People got their books in the mail. We got a stack of books from fucking DJ Links, a big time collectible fucking mystery box of nothing but sick covers, bro. We couldn't make out which one. We sat here, remember, Angel? We were looking like, oh, fuck, which one do you like? I'm like, I don't know. Which one do you like? We had
I like the Hulk.
The whole weekend, bro. We give away a painting. Fucking Swagda gave away a fucking painting, guys. That's what we do. It was amazing. Nobody does that. So we could put together an amazing award show. I know we can. They don't want to hear it. Trust me. But that's the answer, brother. Me and you. That's the answer. And you would be on there because I would need you. Because people will be like, yeah, well, at least Razor's a dick, man. But at least Angel's cool. You know what I mean?
It's kind of like, so I remember one time when I was young, I was watching I don't know, it was the Oscar or something. It was with my uncle and my aunt's watching it. And it was hosted by Robert Williams, Whoopi Goldberg, and Robert Williams. And the chemistry bounced off so well with the jokes. You had one person that was serious, one was joking. And it was great. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm like, okay, that's funny. I kind of like that.
The whole ass painting, Jeffrey. Thank you for the 5 memberships. Welcome, new members. It is late night, after hours. That's Angel Hunter 78. I'm Razor Comics. We are hanging out, having a good time. Everybody relax. Woosah. Woosah. Calm down.
Woosah.
Super Chat memberships. This is how we do.
I'm rich, bitch.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
You're gonna like this guy. He's all right. He's a good fella. He's one of us.
And that's when Lisa comes out. Hey, shut the fuck up.
Dude, Lisa, we need that. We got to clip that.
Oh, yes.
I'm with Barbarian. Just run a second award show and do it right. Not that hard of a fix. All right. Well, let's do it. Let's fucking do it, guys. We'll do it. You guys want me to do it? Let's do it. I can do it. It's not hard. It ain't that hard. A whole ass painting. Swag that rocks. Hector Ortiz, a new member. What it do, my guy? Welcome to the show. We are hanging out. Welcome to the fucking show. Let me scroll up all the way to the top.
Honestly, you know what I would do the award show?
What would you do?
When I do a big convention. So it's like you go to the convention all day, you're hanging out with everybody else, and then you guys get into a room and hang out and you watch the awards. You see what I'm saying? It's like it gives you something to do afterwards.
Like, let's have it in Vegas. Is that what you're saying? Like, let's have the award show in Vegas where we can all meet in like a kind of like a Heroes Con, but the award
Yeah, like
show
you
will
know, like
actually be
you
in
turn
place.
out and it'll be fun. It would be absolutely fun.
We can even do a roast because it'll be in a convention, right? So one part of the award show would be like the roast part, and we can have different people up there, you know, like comedians from the comic book community come out there and we'll roast each other.
That's
You know
what I mean. That'll be fun. It would
Right?
be absolutely fun.
Bro, we're giving them gold right here. But this is something that we can do with our own award show, and it'll be dope, guys. Like an award show for the people, by the people, for the people.
Like
Angel Wild,
I would like to do a thing called videos like Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year. That's a good idea.
YouTube comic Rookie of the Year.
Write this down, producers. Roberto.
I would do something like that. And I would do kind of like, you know, like the people who's been doing this the longest, like do a segment saying, you know, the Thank You Award for doing outstanding videos, for giving back to the community, stuff like that. That's how you bring everybody together.
That's
how you bring everybody together.
See, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking, bro.
That's how you do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm feeling that.
That'll be great. You know?
And you know what? We can you know how many sponsors that we can get involved? Knowing that it's actually going to be at a location and there's going to be a physical event.
Mm-hmm.
The different people that can be covering that event as well. Other content creators are going to want to be there covering the event. You're going to be meeting content creators. How you may fucking, sell comic books. It'll be an actual event, right? Where there's going to be in a location that people are going to be meeting. And think about all the other events that are going to be happening outside of it, all the different hangouts, people meeting over here, other people meeting over there at a bar.
Yeah.
It'll be a fun,
and
weekend.
having something like that in a place, and that way people can actually meet each other face to face instead of doing videos and saying, hey, you know what? Let's get together later. Maybe we could come up with a collaboration together and work on it.
A real award
Like,
show. Yeah.
And
go ahead.
so
I'm
it's
sorry.
like-
We're cooking, bro. We're cooking. Go ahead.
so
What do
it's
you
like,
got?
There's so many things that I could sit down and, like I said, I've been doing marketing for years. I was a site manager for like big companies. I mean, my wife could tell you, like, my resume is fucking ridiculous, and it could be very successful. I don't mind helping. I don't mind doing it. I don't mind what I have to, like, if it could bring everybody together and we could all be cool about it, that would be fun. You know what I mean? So that way, when people do the show, like, I had a great time at the awards. I can't wait for next year. And then people could do you know what I mean? It's like my mind, like, I could go tonight and write down ideas of what we can do, and it'll be fun.
Exactly.
And because this is supposed to be a fun hobby. You know
It's
what I
supposed to
mean?
be
It's
fun.
like,
and in the event like that, it's supposed to be a fun event for everyone, and that's not what it is. And I think that we're on the right track. I think that you guys made some very excellent points. I think this would be a good time to actually kind of wrap this segment up and move on. But I think that what we've all established is that, and what Angel kind of mentioned, and what Scotty Mac and PTT and others, is we're not going to change the awards, right? They're fucked up, right? We know that. So what we need to do, if we really want to affect and do some positive change for the community, create our own award show, make it all inclusive, where people like Angel and others from the comic community are actually part of the decision making, and where it's transparent and we're doing something that's a major event and is actually giving back in a positive way. And I think that we can accomplish that if we do something separate and not shit on like their awards. Well, I can do that myself, but this will be a separate event where other people can get involved. And something similar to Beyond the Con. When I put the Beyond the Con together, I told everybody involved, it's like, I don't want to, this is not me running the Beyond the Con. This is us. This is you guys. You know what I mean? That's why the logo was all over the place. I had a logo. Rob had a logo. So everybody had a different logo. And that was the idea, was that you can use your own logo. Doesn't have to be this seal that this is the Beyond the Con. You create your own. We'll do it. And that was the idea, was to make it a community event, not it's Razor's show. Right now, that's how people look at the Comic Book Community Awards, as that's Brian's show. And that's why a lot of people are turned off by it, me included.
And my whole thing is,
people like you included, so that way, it's not Razor's show. No, that's not the case.
Yeah,
it's communities.
And the thing is, so Brian, I don't know you. I'm not bashing you. It's, you can have your awards, and that's great to have, and it's okay to have different. People could do their own awards. Like that's why you have the Oscars, the Emmys, the ESPYs. You have this, and it's okay. You know what I mean? Like everybody could do their own awards. And it doesn't have to bash each other or anything. It could say, you know what? Hey, you guys put on a great award. Maybe one year we could do a mega award. So, like I said, my idea, there's so many things that we can do and bring the community together to where it's fun. Like, I would like to, for me, the whatnot, who does the best omnibuses and the graphic novels? Because we all know there's a lot, and I watch their channels and I love them.
Don't get this crowded to best omnibus and haul videos, because we had controversy of that last year. We have somebody make like one omnibus review, and they were in the omnibus haul video channel.
But you know what's crazy though? But this is where I try to tell people, everybody has different opinions, and that's okay, because you know why? Because that's what makes things great. Why you think businesses are successful? Because you have two parties that have different ideas, but they work together. You have so many things like that. Like I watch everybody's, like, don't get me wrong, there are people that I watch on YouTube. Like I have Omar, who has great points of view on the books that he does. There's other people who have their versions too, and I watch. I'm like, it's very interesting to hear everybody's different perspective of things.
Yeah, and we would include everybody. We would build the bridge that if the people from those award shows want to be included, we're not going to exclude the Comic Book Community Award Group. It would be all inclusive, and that's why we would have a big committee like you and others involved. Because I would be just a small part of helping put this award show together. I wouldn't be. It would be here's like the major chunk, and here's their responsibilities. Like it would be assigned. You would know what your role is. Speaking of knowing your role and having different opinions, Scotty Mac, what a super chat.
I can present.
Says, hey, can I present Darth Lopez with the most
my God
face?
We're not having that award. I'm trying to keep the priest, not start YouTube World War III.
With the $10 super chat, big money. Let's run through it. First off, welcome to the party, and everybody.
All are welcome. All are welcome.
Run it.
I'm rich, bitch.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
You're gonna like this guy. He's all right. He's a good fella. He's one of us.
Yeah, that was the fastest I ever ran through it. Thank you, my guy. I appreciate you with the super chat. Barbarian Kung Fu says, I think the hobby with a lot of the YouTube comic folks is less the comics and more the YouTube. Yeah, it's a lot about personalities, that's for sure. But to be honest with you, Barbarian Kung Fu, there's a lot of people that enjoy comic community talk. Like Angel would do a great job hosting a community hangout. He would do a great job with statue unboxings because he's really knowledgeable. Great job with haul videos. So there's still a very large pocket of comic collectors who enjoy talking comic books. My channel is a very small pocket, but there is a large community who is there only for community hangouts, comic book talk. Angel would do a great job of that because he is very knowledgeable, and I would like to hang out with Angel, and I enjoy hanging out with Angel and talking comic books. So yes, there is a lot of YouTube personalities, but there's also people that nerd out, and that's what we're doing, nerding out over Superman, but we got to cover some of the drama. PTT says, once again, I agree with Barbarian, making some excellent points. Scotty Mac. Guys, thank you for hanging out. We appreciate you. We still got the giveaway we're going to run. I know we're running a little bit behind. Thank you for hanging out with me, Angel. Before we get to our next segment, which is the top 10, Angel, Thank you for stopping by. Is there anything that you got going on? Anything, my guy, that you want to cover before we move on to the top 10?
I will be doing a show. I'm going to try to do a show. First time ever. This is going to be crazy. I'm going to try to do a show Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'm going to be doing a 3-day show. So that we can take a break for Friday, Saturday, Sunday to recoup, to bring you more Whatnot stuff. Going to give you better content on Whatnot. And we're going to bring you more in-depth on stuff like more comic book, more knowledge, more stuff. And
do you have any Superman books?
Oh, well, very interesting. So on my Whatnot show, I am kind of like, I consider myself as a fortune teller. So when I do Whatnots, and I decided I'm going to do a tribute to Dr. Doom. And I would tell my content, guys, here's some Dr. Doom books. And people didn't want them. When Robert Downey Jr. announced it, everybody's like, Angel, you got any more Dr. Dooms? Like, I don't. They're gone. So now I will be doing a Superman. Definitely. I am really trying to focus on a Superman night. So what we're going to do is a Superman night, a Batman night. So I'm going to do a month of nothing but dedicated to like DC, and then do a month of Marvel.
Nice.
So what I'm really focusing on right now is I'm going to bring more Superman and Fantastic Four. So kind of get the party started for the FF families coming to theaters. So I'm gonna do a whole lot of FF coming up, guys. It's gonna be great. I actually tracked down a couple of the last issue of the first series 1 of Fantastic Four final issue, which is on Onslaught. So I got a couple of those. Those are gonna be out there for the Whatnot, the countdown to the FF family.
Right.
I am going to be doing
I need
so
a request.
much more.
I need to interrupt you, bro, because I need a request from you. I'm gonna put in a request right now. I'm gonna put I know you're a businessman and you're straight up, but I'm gonna claim dibs right now, bro. If you have, my daughter is looking for Fantastic Four number 200. I don't know why. I don't know what's so special about it. But if you come across a Fantastic Four 200, you got to put that on the side for me, my guy.
I got you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just shoot me a message on Instagram, and shoot me saying, Angel, I need FF200, because tomorrow I'm doing a show. Actually, it is today. It's Sunday, so I'll be doing a show today. So shoot me the FF200, and if I can find one out in the wilds, I'll set it aside for you. I got you.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, it is time for the late night top 10. Late night after hours with your boy Razor Comics, hanging out with Angel Hunter 78. Thank you for stopping by. Please smash the like button, will you? And let's get this late night top 10 started. It is time for the late night top 10. It is every Saturday night, 11 p.m. Eastern. You're hanging out with us, late night after hours. We do this as kind of an homage to the David Letterman Late Night Times, where he does the top 10 list. This is my little homage. We do one every weekend. I hope you enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's late night top 10 is the top 10 reasons Superman is the most powerful illegal alien. Top 10 reasons Superman is the most powerful illegal alien in the world. You guys ready? Let's do it. Number 10, he entered Earth with no papers, no visa, and somehow got a Pulitzer Prize job within a week. Try doing that with no visa. Number 9, ICE can't catch him. He flies faster than deportation paperwork. Again, top 10 reasons why Superman is the most powerful legal alien in the world. Number 8. He's been here for 80 years and still hasn't applied for citizenship.
Okay, All right, I thought 9 was good. 8 took it.
Number 7. He lives in a fortress in the Arctic that's not zoned for residential use. Number 6.
No HOA fees.
Exactly. He can melt steel beams with his eyes, but still pretends to be shocked by microwaves, huh? Number 5. He keeps getting deported to space and he keeps coming back. I'm like my cousin Jose. He keeps coming back. You can deport him, but he's just gonna climb right over or under in some situations.
His glasses will come back as different.
He hears everything, even your Tia's Facebook drama in Idaho. We're talking about the top 10 reasons.
Oh, snap.
Superman is the most powerful illegal alien in the world. Here we go. Number 3, he wears his underwear on the outside. That's not alien behavior. That's Florida behavior, bro.
Ese viejo. He's 80. He's old. That's why Florida's perfect.
Number 2, he dodged every earthly law by simply saying, "Me no speak English."
Shoot, he speaks Kryptonium.
He speaks Kryptonium, exactly. The number 1 reason Superman is the most powerful illegal alien in the world, ladies and gentlemen, number 1. Build a wall, bro. He can just fly over it. Ladies and gentlemen, late night top 10 reasons why Superman is the most powerful illegal alien in the world. Thank you for laughing at those jokes. I appreciate it. Scotty Mac, dropping the $5 super chat. PTT is obviously one of the most engaging dudes in the space. Slating for more guest spots. PTT, you're going to have to come on the show. PTT, you want to come on next week? We'll make it all about you. A PTT show. It's what the request is from Scotty Mac. So PTT next weekend, if you want to come on, and we'll make this show all about you, my guy. You can hang out. We'll put you in the chair. We'll ask you some questions, and we'll have a good time. Nerdy Geek stopping by, laughing his ass off. Thank you for the LOLs. I appreciate you, even if it's fake laughter. Thank you. I'll up with the cheese, man. You like the Thea joke, huh? That was pretty good. Thank you. That was pretty good writing on my part, I would admit. Guys, late night after hours with your boy Razor Comics. It is time for the giveaway, and I'm gonna run the banner.
Yes, I'm excited. Who's gonna take it home?
And we are going to hit. I'm excited too, bro. And thank you for hanging out with me, Angel. We have a good time, man. George,
I'm glad you invited me. I do have a good time.
Am I right, guys? George, who? It's giveaway time, ladies and gentlemen. This is for all y'all. 12 people. I want to see all 12 of you in here, goddammit. Get in this giveaway. Reach out to me. Raise your comments on the Instagram. It's time to turn down for what? One more time. You see why I'm so popular with the ladies, right, Angel? You see that? Oh, that's the trick, huh, Razor? You're goddamn right, that's the trick, bro. Hashtag it up in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. What are we hashtagging? Good question. Hashtag super. And what are you winning? Goddamn, even better question, Angel. Let me show you what you guys are going to win tonight. Let me just show you one more time.
Show that Supergirl. Oh my! I have that comic. That cover is awesome.
Second printing, sick cover, bro. Lozano? I don't know. Lohu? Sick cover. That's what I know. Stanley Archer, my favorite one right here. It's a Supergirl number 2.
That's to me. That covers a Christopher Reeve cover.
Smells good. Smells good. I haven't touched it, guys. It's still in there. I haven't read it. I haven't touched it. Or have I? I'm joking. Geiger, number 10. Homage. I like this homage Geiger. This is sick, bro. Look at that old Geiger homage. This is dope. I have to throw a little Geiger homage in there. I love it. This is a sick read. Fun read, cool cover, add to your collection. It's free. Why not? Get into it. Hashtag super up. Hashtag it super up. We got 4 entries. We're going to run it. I'm going to run this damn thing because we're going to turn down for what, ladies and gentlemen? Turn down for what? And who's gonna win? Last one was Lisa. Is she gonna go 2 for 2? Are we gonna have a new champion up here in the giveaway? I don't know. I'm ready to run it. Are you guys ready? I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Let's go then. Here he goes. Good luck, everybody. And we got a winner. We got Scotty Mac, Prince Time, Nerdy Geek, Winner Means. Hector Ortiz coming up. Scotty Mac in second. PTT in third. PTT coming in with the win.
Whoa!
There it is. PTT with the winner.
Not entertaining multiple winners.
Oh, no shit. My bad, Lisa. I'll make it up to you. My bad. Applause for PTT. Lisa's like, wait a minute. Not entering multiple winners. God damn it, Razor. You fucked up the giveaway. No worries, Lisa. I'm going to hook you up. Throw you a couple extra books in there for tonight. But thank you for pointing that out because I want to make sure that multiple people can win multiple times, including the subscribers. So Lisa's like, fucking Razor. I was here all night. I got you, though, buddy. I'll take care of you. Thank you so much. PTT, congrats, buddy. Reach out to me. PTT, we're buddies. So, you know, I appreciate you. I love you. I'm glad that you won. I'm glad that Lisa won as well. We had some pretty cool people win the giveaway.
Yeah, that Poison Ivy was sick.
A Poison Ivy is dope, Lisa. Oh, man, let me show you guys what Lisa won. Lisa won this dope-ass C2E2. And let me show you this this part of the cover that's really cool that I think a lot of people overlooked, including myself, when I first pulled it out. All right, check this portion of the cover. All right, I don't know if you see the bottom because of the glare of the foil, but on the bottom here, there's like two dead bodies that are in the foliage. Like you can see it right.
Yeah,
there.
I can see it. She's sitting on one of them.
Yeah, she's sitting on one of them, bro. That's such a fucking sick ass cover right there. Lisa, that's dope. I didn't see that at first, Lisa. This is a sick cover, C2E2. So yeah, I appreciate it. I'm glad that you won that because you appreciate a good sick cover. Thank you guys for stopping by tonight. This has been an amazing show. We had a great time. I want to remind you guys to follow those that follow your boy Razor. Everybody here, Lisa included, Scotty Mac, Head Cutter, and others, PTT, my guy One Collection Down, Fable, shout out, Station, Nerdy Geek. Check him out, man. He got his station going on, his new channel. It's a cool channel. It's fun. I like hanging out with that guy. He does a great job over there. He's similar to Angel. You're going to like Nerdy Geek, bro. You guys are real similar. He has cool statues in the back. Really knowledgeable when it comes to comic books. I would recommend checking him out. Swagda, Random Reads, everybody for stopping by today. If I missed you and I didn't mention your name, I apologize. I'm stoned. Lord of Brooklyn, BK for life. How can I forget you? I'm scrolling through the chats real quickly. Cheap Comic Collector. Shout out to my guy who stopped by momentarily for the giveaway. And I appreciate him. Check him out. He does great jobs with his auctions on the weekends. She said, thank you, keeping that, as you should. That's a badass cover, bro. She's like, thank you, keeping that. And I also want to make sure you guys follow Angel Hunter 78 on Whatnot, $5 max shipping. You're not going to get a better deal on Whatnot for your shipping. It's $8 for him, so he's absorbing $3 of the cost for you guys. So please spend a lot of money. Bid it up. You know, bid him up, man. If you see wrestling fan in there trying to fucking bid him up, man. Telling you, wrestling fan, I'm coming for you. Is a wrestling fan? Yeah, it's wrestling fan. I see you, wrestling fan. I see you trying to snag the same books I am. God damn it. Yeah, I missed out on the He-Man, David Nakayama He-Man. God damn it. I should have bid that $3 or $4. My cheap ass just wussed out.
Yeah, like I said, so for everybody to know that the money that I make for Whatnot, I actually go out and get more books so I can do more shows. So what I want everybody to realize, the more money that what I make from Whatnot, the more I could get more books and better books and great books and variants. Because my goal is to do a lot where it's nothing but variant covers. I want to do all variant covers. So, like I said, it is convention season. Hershey's next month. Hershey's actually this month. I want to hit that. Then there's other ones that I want to do, and I want to go buy a stack of books so that I can bring you guys to you. Like, for example, coming soon. Even though this is about a 2.0, here's a Bernie Wrightson, famous Secrets of House of Mystery. This is going to be a buyer's giveaway for the next show.
Woohoo! That's sick, bro.
I gave away a Wizard number 7 mint with the poster no tear. That was a buyer's giveaway. I have given away autographs as buyer's giveaway. I have done the buyer's giveaway are ridiculous. I did a month one time that was the buyers, it was all nothing but autographs, and those are the buyer's giveaways.
There's the link.
I have so the more I want to make this show successful, the more I want to make it fun. I want to make whatnot fun. It's not about business. I just want to have fun. I want to go out. That's the reason why I named Angel Hunter, because Kraven the Hunter is my favorite Marvel villain. And I like to hunt for good books, great books, awesome books, art books. And I want to bring it to you guys. So that way, hey, Angel, can you get me Max Comics? Yes, I'll go out and get Max Comics and I'll buy them all and I'll bring them up. So I wanted to make fun so you guys could come back and have a good time. And we joke. And that's how my whatnot is. We all laugh. We all make jokes, and it's great.
Yeah, and it's, you know what? I love to hear that, Angel, because we have people out there that be shitting on whatnot sellers. You know who you are, journos. A lot of, and you know what? True that there is some shadiness, and you have to kind of dig out there to literally find it. It's not like it just pops up. Oh, look at there's shady. It happened all. No, that's not what happens. You literally got to fucking hunt for the shadiness. But these whatnot sellers, like Angel, are legit busting their ass, not only trying to make $1, but you have sellers like Angel that are trying just to give back to the hobby, like wanting to share their knowledge and give good books to you guys. These are sellers that you just can't really find, and it's hard to find that online. And whatnot gives a bad name a lot of times because you see a lot of these videos that do really great views, and it's all just shitting on whatnot sellers, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
But let's also give credit where there's credits due to good sellers like Angel, and that's what I like to do. Is I want to show good sellers like Angel that that's not what it's all about. That there's actually a whole huge, there's 90% of those guys do a great job like Angel.
Yeah, and just to let everybody know, even if you bid and you don't win a giveaway, believe it or not, I have given away an extra 3 comic books in their package, and I get people messaging me like, "Thank you for the extra giveaway books." I'm like, "It's my pleasure. Thank you for being here. Thank you for making my show successful. Thank you that I am reaching almost to 900 followers on whatnot. It is great. That's why I do it, and I love it. You know, please don't. I tell people, it's kind of like when you buy a car, just because you have one bad experience with a dealership doesn't mean all car salesmen are assholes. Just because you had one bad experience at a restaurant doesn't mean we're all like that. And when people come to me, I want them to be like, this guy is knowledgeable, he's enthusiastic, he's passionate. And that's what they say in my comments. You're so like, we love you enthusiastic, and I do. Like, people ask me we talked about Superman movie and how excited I was about the Superman movie and how I was giving them my point of view, and they're like, we love that enthusiasm. And that's what I want to bring to you guys. I don't want to be like, next up.
I hate those guests. Yeah, exactly. That's why I love having you on, bro.
And the thing is, I don't play music in the background. I want to interact with you guys. Like, I do want to interact, and that's what my channel is. People talk, and I interact with them. Like, I would be there, and then necessarily I would be facing the camera to me, and I'd be talking to them. I want to interact with you, like the way it is, you know.
I want to interact with you too, bro. Guys, speaking of interacting, stop by tomorrow with your boy Razor Comics for this sick ass haul, guys.
I'm looking forward to watching this one.
God, I can't wait.
I'm looking forward to it.
I went last week, July 4th, on a Friday. These books, and I got them stacked properly. So I got half, in the box, and I got the other half flipped the other way, so that I don't got the whole roll issue, right? So I got them stacked. It's right here, guys. Like literally, it's down there. I'm going to run through 84 sick covers, bro. A lot of these books are going to be in giveaways that you're going to see in future live streams. And speaking of giveaways, every show from now on, late night after hours, we're going to be doing giveaways, guys. It's just how it is. And you're going to see a shit ton of those books tomorrow. It's going to be a live haul video with your boy, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. my time, for obvious reasons, because we're barely going to bed right now. So I will see you guys. Hopefully the gurus show up. I would appreciate. I know it's not a late night show. I know it's comic book related. Weird, right? Comic books on a comic book channel. I know it's weird. It's mind blowing myself. I can't believe I'm doing it. Yes, comic book talk. So if you want to stop by and help your boy out, this guy doesn't know shit about comic books. I would appreciate you guys to help me out on my journey. And if you can stop by and support the channel, even if it's for a little while, I'm going to be there. It's going to be a long video. I'm not sure how long. It's just a stack of them. We laugh. We have a good time. I'm going to shoot it out of StreamYard, and it's going to be from my actual camera. I'm not going to use the phone. So that way I can scroll through the comments. We can highlight the comments. We can drop clips, and we can have fun like we do. Like old school, baby. Old school haul video, guys. Old school Razor tomorrow, guys. Back in the day, remember those videos? Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Scode it. Well, that's what we're doing. We're dropping it. We're bringing them back. So hang out with your boy. I would appreciate you guys showing up. And that's all I got. Angel, anything else? Are we done?
No. All I want to say is
go watch Superman.
Go watch Superman. But like I always say at the end of my show, be good, do good, read your books, give back, and as always, adios. See you in the next one.
Nerdy Geek knows what time it is. And if you guys at home sing the song like I do, I'm not mad at you at all, because we love the song at the end, the Razor outro, the famous Razor outro. We love to stay around it, and we love to see the comics in the chat. So keep them coming, keep the engagement coming, and we'll see you tomorrow. And until next time, check you later.
Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed.